heard it all. Oh, what you know about me? Oh, what you know about me? Oh, what you know about me?
Hey, y'all, you know we back on a Tuesday. We a little late, but you know we here. You know what I mean?
This much.
That's whoa. I don't. You already know. Welcome to More Than the Title. I'm your host, as usual, Jarrett, Chief Revenue Officer at Outside the Box Digital. And you know I got my brother, my brethren, your favorite CEO, Chadeo. What's good, baby?
Yo, today was just crazy, bro. I felt like I ain't gonna hold you. I felt like I was being tested. I ain't gonna hold you. I felt like the Lord was testing my resolve, man. And you know they say maybe not the Lord, maybe the devil, right? You know how they say like when you on the right path, right? When you're on the right path and you doing the right thing, the devil. And I'm not, you know, again, ladies and gentlemen, I don't follow no religious denomination. I'm just talking in general for what people say, right? Spiritually, religiously. People say that when you're on the right path, the way that you know that you're doing the right thing is that a lot of negative shit starts to kind of happen and like test you to see how you going like respond to it and react to it. And I feel like today was one of those days. I'm not gonna hold you. I feel like today was one of those fucking days. Listen. I'm gonna keep it 100. I got on a lion shirt today. Because I had to put this on because I had to remind myself what's going on out here.
We had to just growl.
That's a fact. Yeah, like be clear. Like I'm not a fucking guppy. This is a lion. This is a lion on the shirt. I'm gonna show it to you one more time with a crown on it. You understand? I'm a fucking lion. I ain't no fucking catfish. I ain't a guppy. I'm not a furry little animal. You know what I'm saying? Like, approach with caution, man. Like, don't let this fucking pastel shit fool you, man. Like, I'm cool, calm, and collective, but that other side is still very, very much there.
No, we about to now. We gonna get the shit. Now we're gonna get to the shit. We gotta get to the shit.
Get to the shit, boy.
Before we get to the shit, you already know. Shout out to y'all though, man. The followers, listeners, subscribers across all the platforms. You know we growing and glowing every week, man. Shout out to the new subscribers. And if it's your first time viewing this is our Real Talk series with me and Cuzzo. We just gonna talk our talk. And we're gonna do what I do, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't really get the opportunity to do that much because we have so many dope guests. We overbooked. We got a lot of things in the pipeline, so we don't really get to have this and chop it up with y'all and just do some free flowing show. And this is what this is, y'all. And so first of all, and also before we do the distribution partner, shout out to all the fathers, man. Shout out to all the fathers, man. Happy Father's Day to us. I hope everybody enjoyed. I hope everybody grilled and chilled. What you did, cuz? What was popping off?
Before we get into that. And I know we talked about this. I think we talked about this last year, but let me reiterate it again. I know Father's Day passed, but cheeks is not a fucking Father's Day gift. I'm going to say that shit again, man. Cheeks is not a Father's Day gift, man. Stop that shit, man. Start putting some respect and some fucking acknowledgement on these amazing men that's out there, man, standing up and rising to the occasion, man, and handling their fucking business 10 toes down. You can't complain about it, and then when you have it, not show appreciation for it. Plain and simple. Like, cheeks ain't no fucking gift, man. I'm telling you.
I just put that clip up today. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But also, I just want to say, too, man, for any mothers out there, that if you have a strong man in your life that's taking care of their child, man, the bare minimum they can get is a text or some sort of acknowledgement, because us as men, we get 2 days, our birthday and Father's Day. And we know Father's Day don't get the real love that it should. So if y'all got somebody that's holding it down every single day, thinking about the family, show them some love, man.
I'm going to keep it, I'm going to piggyback that, but I'm going to keep it all the way real. Anybody in a relationship, whether you are exclusive in your relationship or you dating somebody on kind of like a consistent and serious basis, I'm telling you right now, you shouldn't even fuck that 2 days a year bullshit. If a person can't respect you and honor you for the person that you are, for what you bring to the table, for what you bring to the relationship, and more importantly, something that females can never provide, that only a man can provide, the security of that man being in your life, that security that man provides. There ain't no fucking 2 days a year, man. Acknowledge us when we supposed to get acknowledged on a regular basis. The same way y'all want to be acknowledged on a regular basis. Fuck all that 2 days a year. That's what I'm saying. Accepting the bare minimum. I'm not doing it. I wish I would be with somebody that only acknowledges me 2 times a year. I don't give a fuck what the situation is. I'd rather be by myself. I acknowledge myself every day.
Absolutely, bro. I'll keep it all the way gangster with you. My family showed up and showed out, but I didn't even get a text from others. Crazy, bro.
Yo, you didn't get a text?
I didn't get a text.
Yo, so I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with you. My first baby mother, CJ's mom, texted me, but my youngest baby mother didn't text me either. So we in the same boat.
I didn't get a text, yo, and I ain't going front. I'm like, yo, son, you know, Jess showed up and showed out. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jess. You already know what it is, but you know, my first baby mother, man, come on, man.
So that's crazy. Yo, that's crazy that look how we connected, nigga. We both 1 for 1.
1 for 1, man. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
One for 2. We both 1 for 2. My oldest text me and my youngest didn't. Your youngest text you and your oldest. Shit is crazy, bro. But listen, you know, I'm not salty, but I got a real long memory. Be clear.
That's it.
If that's the message that you sending, message received, not a problem.
That's a fact.
Not a problem because you know.
Did you miss me?
It's gonna be a new me.
It's been a new me.
New me.
Yeah. You know what I'm
now we pardon.
Now we see the lion on the shirt, right? Just remember, I'm a lion, right? Okay. Then remember that.
That shit was nuts. I ain't gonna lie, man. But yo, also, man, shout out to everybody who gave the B-Day love, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I got a lot of texts, a lot of calls, man. Shout out to y'all, man, for showing up and showing out, man.
Yeah.
And you don't realize how many people you impact, or the people, you know what I'm saying? But it be on days like that when people really show up and show out for you, man. Just showing, yo, I saw your podcast, I did this, man. Yo, I love your shit. I love what you do. You motivate me, all that other stuff. Like, yo, that shit means something. You know what I mean? So shout out to y'all, man.
Yeah, hold on.
36.
Tay commented, yo, Tay said, but why do you need that? People who mattered to you text you and told you Happy Father's Day. Let me address that directly, right?
I got some balls for that too.
That's a fact. It matters. It matters, Tay, because we not part-time fucking fathers. We not sometime kinda maybe fathers. We not the kid kinda don't know us fathers. We all the way in fathers from day one. And be fucking clear, like you understand? My son that I'm talking about, he texted me, but his moms ain't texting me. I've been there and I watched them come out the pooms. I had the camera so far in there, the doctor had to push me back. Like, yo, you can't keep video. The nigga, I mean, this is crazy. I ain't never seen this in real life. Be clear. So when you put in that time, when you put in that effort, when you put in that fucking work, not because you have to, but because you choose to, because you decided to be a man and stand up and take care of your responsibilities, then you goddamn right we want acknowledgement for that. What we talking
Absolutely. From day one. I ain't never miss a baseball, football game, a practice, a parents teacher conference. Right. I never missed anything. My record is clear, clean and clear. And we do what it is. And I'm the type of father that's been to the court system. I've had crazy stuff said about me, and I never wavered once. So if I'm the type of person that goes through all that for the love of my child, and my son knows he's 16 years old now, thank God he sees what I've been through, and now he can look at it as a young man growing up, like, man, what if I did that? You know what I mean? Like that held it down.
But let me piggyback you. The crazy shit about it, and we're gonna be transparent. When he say he went through the court system, it's because he initiated it to get the custody of his kid to do the right thing. The funny part about it, and you can't even make this shit up. When he was going through it, I was going through the fucking court system at the same fucking time. We shared lawyers type shit, and you know. Shared lawyers, and we put that fucking action through to be there for our kids as much as possible and put that fucking effort through. Not because we got taken for child support and we not paying and we not supporting. We like, nah, it ain't about you. It ain't about me. It's about what's best for the child. For the fucking child. So when you putting in that kind of work, you goddamn right we want acknowledgement. You understand?
You know the crazy shit is to piggyback that. You know who be in the courthouse? All the good fathers. All the good fathers.
The deadbeat niggas
never get the paperwork. They ain't got the crib to get the paperwork. Your mom and them, they got the strong ones that be like, yo, I don't care about them. Let him be a bum and all that. But the good fathers gotta go through the ringer, man. We gotta stop that shit.
Yo, and I'm a man. Yo,
you gotta stop that shit.
Yo, let me say, I almost got held.
There's a lot of niggas in there with the. I
almost got held in contempt of court. Because you know me. I told you I'm a lion, nigga. I don't give a fuck who you are, what kind of position you think you hold. I had the judge tell me, yo, even though you stable, even though you got the income, the house, and the situation is better, I don't believe he'll. What the fuck are you talking? I told the judge straight to her face, and it's documented in the court document. Let me tell the judge, I said, let me tell you something. I hope that you have a daughter, and I hope in life, because life is a circle, don't matter where you start, said, I hope my son meets your daughter and he's a piece of shit. And he treats your daughter like absolute fucking garbage. And then you're going to think about the fucking situation of when you didn't allow him to have the best situation and develop into something special. And then you're going to get it back on your fucking end. That's exactly what I told her. You almost got held in contempt of court, but I don't give a fuck. What you going to do? What you going to do? Find me, lock me up for a couple days. What you going to do? But I'm going to say what the fuck I'm going to say, because ain't no way you going to stand there. First of all, you a judge, bitch. You ain't putting no money. You ain't babysat. You ain't bought no Pampers, no motherfucking milk. You ain't helped me raise my kid at all. You don't even know about my kid. You don't even know about shit. So who the fuck are you to sit there and preside and tell me what's best when you on the outside looking in with absolutely no information? I wish I would. I'll lock me up. I'll lock me up.
Key.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna fry. We'll keep it all the way back. She shut me the fuck up, the judge. I went in there with the 3-piece Steve Harvey. Nope. Yo, bro, I went in there with the dun 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 dun. I came in there with the dream team. I was like, Your Honor, shut up. Oh shit. Couldn't say nothing. She come in with the free lawyers. Yo, it was a mess, yo.
So hold on, so I don't want to call you my baby mama. My oldest son's mother actually commented. She's on Instagram. She said, it's not about getting applause for what you're supposed to be doing. It's the fact that you're doing it when some don't. Kids grow up and see who was there and who wasn't. And you're absolutely right, but it's not, you're missing it. It's not about applause. Fact. It's not about applause. It's about acknowledgement. It's about what the community is doing and what the culture is doing, from men acknowledging women to women acknowledging men. And there's a huge disparity between the two. No, let me tell you something. Be clear, Aisha. Nobody's role is more important. Like, you can't say, oh, the mother's role is more important, the father's role. It's equal importance. You understand? Message. Child needs his fucking information and his guidance and all the things that he can get from his mother, but he needs the equal and opposite things from his fucking father. You understand what I'm saying? So again, as a culture, we need to stop all of this fucking downplaying what fathers are doing. You understand? And not giving it the same fucking courtesy and the same accolades that you women expect to get when you're doing the right thing. Because the moment a deadbeat shows up, then niggas ain't shit.
Which one can it be then? When you are shit, you want to be acknowledged, not being shit.
Right.
Come on, you have the choice and the option.
We not straddling the fence. You understand? Pick a side and we're going to stay on that side. You understand? So it's not about applause. It's about acknowledgement. Because if you're not acknowledging somebody that has been an integral part to not only your life, because be clear, any woman out there, there's no way you're going to tell me that you had a full-time father and the father never did nothing for you personally, and the father never helped you through some shit. So it's not about just raising the fucking kid, because if you got a man that's there all the time and all of that shit, that means he's helping your ass out too. So cut the bullshit. So when you got a support system like that and you don't even acknowledge that support system, that sends a very direct message about how you actually feel about that person and what they've actually contributed to the relationship in general. Message. Because guess what? Unless you got pregnant the first time y'all got together, that means you and that person that had that child together was dating and getting to know each other and shit was happening before the motherfucking baby.
And you liked something. And you had a good memory of something.
Thank you.
What are we talking about?
You know what I'm saying? So she says, some say you shouldn't be rewarded for doing your part as a parent. I don't agree with that statement. Soon as either parent isn't doing shit, you can't do shit, they're gonna blast you. This is why I started with, it's not about applause. No one needs applause. We need to show them where you appreciate. That's what we're saying to you.
There we go.
That's the answer, right? We're not asking for applause. We asking for the acknowledgement and the appreciation. You understand what I'm saying? Once again, right? That's like women offering up cheeks as a fucking Father's Day gift. I was getting cheeks before I was a father. Don't try to give it to me now. You understand? Like, what are we? I was getting the cheeks before I became the father. What are we talking about? How you think
I became the father?
I was getting the cheeks. So on a special holiday, that's one of the biggest fucking insults. That's one of the biggest spits in the fucking face that a woman could do to a guy, is offering him up some fucking cheeks, especially if you have a child with him or something like that, as a Father's Day gift. It's an insult, and I'm saying it. It's just a little shit.
I know me personally, I go all out on Mother's Day. I go get the flowers. I wait for the stands. I'm thoughtful with the gift. I'll not only get you a gift, I'm gonna get your mama a gift. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm on that type of time. And so if I'm gonna go all out, I don't even care. Just a simple text. I'm not saying you got to go all out.
Exactly.
Just let me know that I'm appreciated, yo.
Exactly.
I see what you did. You make my life just a little bit easier.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And guess what? Now we're gonna make y'all laugh, right? Before we was daddy, we was zaddy.
With the caddy.
With the Z.
My
with the Z. I get Father's Day for that because I was zaddy before I was daddy.
I don't know if that's a messaging. I feel like it is, but I feel like it's on the border.
I should get a Father's Day gift for being zaddy.
I feel like I want to give you the fuck it, I'm going for it. Fuck it, I'm going.
Message!
All we did was replace the Z with a motherfucking D. Don't forget
for zaddy.
I had caddy. Because once again, and we're not talking to everybody, but we're talking about a real strong individual, right? Let's take color out of it. Let's talk a man. Like I said, a man in general. If you got a good man in your life, then there's no way you're saying he's not supporting you. Then he's not a good man. There's no way that he's not your confidant, your motherfucking shoulder to cry on. Sometimes your financial support and or your financial person that's taking care of you in general. So get the fuck out of here with all that bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? Acknowledge the people that are doing what they got to do the right way and stop disrespecting us by downplaying our contribution to not only the child's life, but to the relationship in general. That's it.
Exactly. And we type of dudes that we impact the entire community. Other kids, we take care of other people.
That's a fact. Message. Talk about it.
What are we talking?
So
you know
now,
what I'm saying? That's what
which
type
makes
of
it even more crazy. Look, which makes it even more crazy because I got all of those texts.
Yeah.
I got all of those texts.
Yeah.
See, I got all of those texts, calls, and everything. I got those, but I didn't get it.
Yeah, we daddy
mind.
and stepdaddy.
Right.
We just big
Right.
daddy. So when we that, show us love.
Big daddy, baby.
Big daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Daddy. You know what I'm saying? No pause on that.
Yeah, no Diddy. What's good? We just came in caliente. So it was
I know, man. And you know, the funny thing about it is, and we could, you know, we ain't got to harp on this, but a lot of dudes don't even ask for much. That's the funny shit about it. Like, you know, dudes don't get flowers and you know what I'm saying?
Like, draws,
you
know
what I'm saying?
I'm cool with that. A little new fitted.
That's a fact, bro. Like dudes is really like most dudes is so simple with this shit because we don't, you know, it's the acknowledgement that's just everything for us. You know what I'm saying? The gifts and some cologne, a bottle, real light shit. You ain't even got to do much. Cook a nice home cooked meal, a movie, you know what I mean? Some schlobby, some Gark 3000 on the wake up, on the go to sleep, on the lunchtime. But
the
you know, just
3000
3 times a day.
Nothing wrong with that.
This is some good chapstick, just in case you get.
Oh, this guy.
What the is wrong with this guy? Am I kidding me or what?
Pardon. He's pardoning this guy.
You don't ask for too much. No, you the necklator was happening before the baby.
Stupid.
I'm just saying, man. Again, as a culture, we got to do better. That's all I'm saying, right? We can't keep expecting other people to acknowledge us and treat us different until we start acting different ourselves. Plain and simple. Omar said I'm wicked.
He's out of control.
I'm out of control, Omar. I don't give a
fuck. He's out of, but now we keeping it real, man. We are so simple. You know that what you said, us being simple, bro. Like you said, just a pair of drawers, pair of socks, little acknowledgement. So, matter of fact, what the hell? Let's start. What did you do on Father's Day, bro? Let's start there. The fuck we did?
I chilled. Nah, I chilled. Had a nice, a nice cooked meal, and I had a phenomenal cooked meal actually.
All right. Now,
had some nice baked, seared, grilled red snapper and all that.
That's not just Tuesday.
And then went to see a movie. Went to see Bad Boys 4 and loved it. You know what I'm saying? And had some drinks, and I was good with that. You see what I'm saying? Like,
we're gonna do the Bad Boy 4's recap too later. But let's get into that. Yeah, we're gonna get to that. Yeah, we're gonna get into that.
I'm just saying, like we said, man, we real simple. It doesn't take a lot. But again, like, stop straddling the fence. Our message is stop straddling the fence. If you're appreciative and you want the culture to start breeding, more men that are stepping up to the game and being real fathers and stepping up to the plate and taking care of their responsibilities, then you have to start with the ones that are doing it already and acknowledge them. That's all we're saying.
Message.
That's it.
That's it, man. Because I ain't gonna front, man. I chilled. I had a great time, man.
Yeah.
With Saturday,
I was supposed to be with you.
Saturday we did the rafting drink. That drink was fire. So shout out to Flock, our dog. Shout out to Mika, everybody. We just chilled, bro. Went on the water, had the gas, had the drinks, waterproof bowls in there, chilled and just floated for hours, bro. But on Sunday, went by the water, did a little fishing. Chilled with the OG.
I was supposed to be with you.
Chill with the OG, yep.
Supposed to be with you and all that. Only thing about that is I'm tired of catching them little ass guppies, motherfucker. I've been sending you fish videos all week, ladies and gentlemen. I've been sending them fish videos all week. Motherfuckers catching 100-pound, 200-pound fish. I refuse. My uncle went on a cruise, a fishing charter. He sent me the tickets. I said, "Where you going to catch?" He said, "Porgies." I said, "I refuse to catch another fucking porgy. If I'm not catching baby sharks or fucking something as big as me, where I gotta jump in the water and punch it in the fucking face, I don't want to fish no more." Like, I'm being real. Like, I want to go fishing and fight some. I want a trophy fish. I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't want no guppies and fucking striped bass no more. I want some shit that's gonna fight back, that I'm gonna have to jump in the water and punch them in the fucking face to get them in the boat.
They just caught a trophy 1,200-pound tuna in Jersey, right off the bridge.
See, yo, I just sent you. I just sent you the joint. I don't know where it was. They won $1.2 million.
For tuna?
A 504-pound tuna. $1.2 million. It's the biggest catch of the season or something like that. I sent you the article on it. Crazy. Remember that's the one I sent you the article, said we're going to get a fishing team. It's a team for them. It was on a big boat. 504 pounds, I think, said took them 4 hours. $1.2 million. And you think I want a fucking grouper? Even
just for being on a boat, you probably getting 10 packs. Just a light. Just being on a boat.
Right. It was like 6 of them. So I mean, even if they split,
it's only 6. All right.
Yeah, but I'm maybe more. But I'm just saying, even if they split it 50,000, it's the experience of catching something that big, and not only winning the prize for it, but being able to say, "Motherfucker, you ain't never caught nothing this motherfucking big." Like 504 pounds. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, I'm with it.
Yeah, Omar said, "Are we going to the war? Are we going to war with the fish now?" Omar, you tuned in late. Don't you see I had to put the lion back on. I'm a fucking lion, Omar. I'm not a fucking guppy. I'm not a furry little cuddly animal, motherfucker. I'm an animal. Oh shit. I'm a predator, motherfucker. I don't want no gazelle, motherfucker.
No, we definitely doing the hunting shit too.
We doing that. I know, motherfucker.
We doing that hunting shit. Oh, if you with it, we doing it for content.
Yeah, we doing it for content.
We catching our own birds this year for Thanksgiving.
Get your camouflage gear ready. Get your boonie hat. The crossbow
that you can get also at. We about to sell boonie hats over here more than a title.
You know First of all,
why y'all didn't get your Father's Day merch? If y'all support us, y'all rock.
A couple people got it though. A couple people definitely got it.
We appreciate the ones that got it. You know what I'm saying? But there's a couple more that's missing. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all go there, get your courses, how to build relationships and revenue. Make sure you get your shirts, your hats. Yeah. We outside with this all summer. And we tell y'all what we got lined up for y'all next month.
Yeah.
Woo!
Crazy.
We got some shit. Yo, we about to stop playing with y'all. We about to stop playing with y'all. With that said, matter of fact, because I want to go into the joint, the Bad Boys, bro. Now that we 6 months in, we are 350,000 views just on YouTube. We got over 1,000 downloads this year. This is the first time in the podcast history that we've done 2 episodes per week consistently without missing an episode, bro. Yep. That's 8 episodes a month, y'all. That is 48 episodes thus far, and we threw a couple bonus ones in there for y'all as well. So we are definitely over 50. So with that said, you know what I mean? Like, yo, what was one of the biggest? Matter of fact, fuck that. How the fuck we ain't hoeing ourselves? What the fuck is that about? But I'm like, how the hell we
hoeing ourselves? You said hoeing ourselves.
Nuts. Yeah, that was nuts.
Crazy. I love it. Well, listen, we said some crazy shit that I let ride, but the horn ourselves was absolutely insane.
That sounds ridiculous. That's the Joe Exotic. I don't like it.
I couldn't let that one slide, bro. That was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
That
But
was nuts.
I mean, so since we're talking about the podcast, man, we've had some amazing guests. What's been one of your favorite shows of, let's talk about it. What's been one of your favorite moments, one of your favorite shows, thus far?
I'm not gonna hold you. I think my favorite episode,
Yes,
I got a lot of favorite episodes, but my favorite one that was just the vibe, bro, I ain't gonna hold you, was the Will Benson shit. Like the Will Benson shit, man. First of all, my bro get a horn, man. Like that episode, if y'all tuned into that shit, first of all, hit him up. We didn't know him, just had our first conversation with him. We talking through him throughout the day. He's giving us crazy stories like, yo, it's about to be a movie, yo. He asked us to get suited and booted. We threw the suits on. I'm walking around going everywhere looking for cigars. It was a whole production. Like, it was a whole thing, right? It was just that energy you just couldn't recreate. And for us to sit there on a podcast for 4 hours with over 500 people on the live stream and talking real shit, like that was one of my favorite ones. Just because not even just the information and the story, it was just the vibe. The vibe that we had, it's hard to recreate that. So
4 hours, 2 minutes, 58 seconds.
Come on, man.
That's how long it was. And again, that's not a testament to us. That's a testament to you guys. And I'm gonna explain it to you for everybody that didn't know. Normally our podcasts go for about an hour and a half to 2 hours, right? At the 2 hour marker, if you watch the show, I believe I was like, yo, I know we coming up on time. We about to end off the podcast. And all the comments that started flooding through was like, do not stop this podcast. Do not stop this show. Keep it going. Okay, we kept it going. At the 3 hour mark, I was like, yo, we've been on for 3 hours. No dead space. Once again, no dead space. No awkward moments where everybody looking like, what's next? No dead space. You can't create something like that by accident. At the 3 hour marker, I'm like, yo, loved it. Episode was crazy. Yo, we got to go, man. 3 hours. And once again, the comments came flooding in. More people started joining. Do not end this podcast. Do not end this podcast. Really, we could have kept going after 4 hours, but the streaming service was like, all right,
you can't do it no more. Like, they kicked us off.
They kicked us off.
They kicked us off.
The streaming service was like, all right, this is crazy. But I don't know. I've never seen a and I watch podcasts now. Now I watch a lot of podcasts. I've never seen a 4 hour consecutive interview that never that was live, no scripted questions, none of that. So I mean that definitely goes down in the record books as one of the top energy. It has to.
And to do that virtually, bro, like come on, man.
Yeah.
To do that virtually with the first, a black owned champagne brand, like that was a monumental moment for the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Definitely for this shit. I'm trying to think what was one of the illest lessons you've heard? What was one of the illest bars you've heard, bro? What's one of them things that you've heard and he was like, nah, I'm implementing that motherfucker immediately.
I don't know, because we do the I've heard so many, man, and that's why we started doing the quote cards. That's why we started doing the quote cards, man. We got so much juice from, so many tidbits and so many hits, from our guests, man. It's just so many. I really can't narrow down one, but I just want to say I'm appreciative of it, right? Because a lot of them hit home. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them was like, nah, that's what it is. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it is. Like if I have to, the Mario Armstrong, the free to fee shit was, you know what I'm saying? Like for us, that free to fee was like, yeah, bro, this is. You know what I'm saying? That one hit again when you're an entrepreneur and you're going through the journey and you're any entrepreneur and you're trying to find VC, which is venture capitalists, people to invest in your business to help you scale the business, help you grow the business and things of that nature. It's sometimes hard to see all of the avenues in which you can capitalize on to grow the business. So Mario really helped us to that was a dope interview for me. Yeah, he really helped to kind of connect the dots and just give a little clarity on things and then just reinforce the fact that, listen, man, you're not going to get there overnight.
That's a fact. No one is immune to the bullshit in business. No one is immune to the process. No one's immune to it.
And you shouldn't be. And you shouldn't be, really.
You don't want to be robbed of that. That's the best part.
Yeah.
Because when we get there, you appreciate it so much more. The shit that we've been through, when we get there, it is going to be a moment.
Yeah.
And we've been through a lot. You know what I'm saying? We've been through a lot. Matter of fact, I even do want to tell that story because I want the clip, bro. I'll tell the Revolt World story.
You want to tell it now? What story?
The revolt world, the Solomon story in the revolt world.
All right, go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? So for those like we've been in business for a year and a half, y'all. We started off fast and furious. We had business right out the gate. We started the LLC. We do a digital marketing agency. For those who don't know what we do social media. We do SEO, website development, a lot of things for a lot of big brands, right? Hard Rock being one of our first big clients as well, right? But in business, there's ups and there's downs, right? And it came to a point where we had some tumultuous clients, right? We were dealing with a bunch of ups and downs. There was a lot of pressure on us. We figuring it out. We going through certain doors and just going through the obstacles of growing and being an entrepreneur, right? Me and Cuzzo go through it, right? We have a bad client. Long story short, we just kill it off with the client. But me and Cuzzo got into it. Me and Cuzzo got into it and how we, cut off the client, when we should did it, the wording, shit like that. Just little tedious shit. We get into a big thing. We've already paid for Revolt World. We go down there. Cuzzo's down there. I'm down there. I don't feel right. I know Cuzzo don't feel right because y'all see what we are. You know what I'm saying? So we're not feeling right. The business in turmoil. I call Solomon Choi. I'm sitting there with Natalie, who's the VP of Stock.
Stock, yep.
We sitting there in the car.
Shout out to Natalie too, man, because she was a big part of that. She was a big part of that.
Al too, you was there.
Yep.
Shout out to Al. So we get in the car. We there early, trying to get there. Before Cuzzo, we trying to get the passes, stuff like that. We trying to figure it out. I call Solomon like, yo, look, I'm at the Revolt World. I had a big argument with Cuzzo. We fell out over some petty paper, but it was just principle, and we both kind of said,
no. We didn't fall out over paper.
Not paper, but the principle.
We fell
over
out
how
to do the business with the client. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we never fell out over paper. We don't argue over money.
That's a fact, though.
And we're not going to put that out there.
I can second
we don't argue over money. We've never argued over money. What we fell out about was very simple. You understand what I'm saying? And this is a lesson for anybody out there being an entrepreneur, right? Cuzzo and me are business partners, right? But with us being business partners, we also have specific roles within the company, right? Exactly. We acknowledge that and we established that before we started the company. You understand? I am the CEO of the company. He's the CRO of the company. Even though we do everything together, we still are responsible for specific roles and job titles within the company. My job title is, and some of my responsibilities, is the overall running of the company. That's what a CEO does. He runs the company overall. He's responsible for the hard decisions, hire, fire, signing the contracts, etc. Yeah. Me and Cuzzo, this is our first time doing business together. So again, we're family, but we have to learn how to do business with each other. One of the main issues of why we had our disagreement was because Cuzzo, because he has a big heart, he had a personal relationship with the client before we did business with the client's company. He had a personal relationship with the client before we did business with the client. Was even a guest
on more than a title.
Correct. Now, the problem with that was Cuzzo let his emotional connection to the person and his faith that the person was going to do good business based on their personal relationship. And I told him, even though I don't have a personal relationship with him, I have to run this company as a company. And because he's doing bad business as a company, we can no longer do business with him until he settles what he has to settle. That's what our disagreement was about. Very simple. We just had a disagreement on how to handle him based on Cuzzo didn't want to damage the personal relationship because he felt like the guy had enough respect for him not to do him dirty.
No, that's also, and let's keep it all the way 1,000 too. But it also goes into revenue, right? Yeah. We're not getting a check, y'all.
Right. Well, he owed us. He still owes us.
He owes us. We eat what we kill. We eat what we kill, straight up and down. And when we was rocking with the business, we've had 100,000 in the account.
Yeah,
straight up. And we don't take none. We was investing and growing the business. We have the cameras. That's how we all live. This is what we're doing, y'all. Straight up. But sometimes you got to make the decision because you still got bills to pay. So you want to keep the money coming in. You want to try to exhaust every avenue to still keep the money coming in, and it just wasn't happening. So long story short, we kind of fell out for that, right? I call Solomon with Natalie on the phone. I'm like, yo, Sol, this is my guy. This is what's going on, man. Like, this is a crossroad moment for the business. It's either going to make or break us. This moment right here. What we do, how we get back together. If we don't get back together, this is going to affect our relationship moving forward. So what do you think I should do, man? Because I fuck the business. This is my dog. You know what I'm saying? What do you suggest I do, man? Because I don't know what to do at this point. He told me straight up. He told me a story about 16 handles, and he was running the business with his cousin, which is fucking crazy. And his cousin happened to be the CFO. Well, not the CFO, but he was dealing with the money. I don't think he was the CFO, but he was dealing with the money. Long story short.
But even if he was the CFO, for anybody that doesn't know, CFO is the chief financial officer.
Exactly.
Right. He's responsible for handling the money, making sure people get paid, making sure the accountants get the money in the books. That's what he's responsible for. Yeah,
no, absolutely, bro. Yeah. And then he just said basically they had a bad business dealing. You know, his cousin kind of went behind his back, made a business dealing without him, and it netted in a 6-figure loss for the business. 6-figure net loss for the business that was growing and trying to scale. So he comes to me, he's like, yo, Jarrett, imagine how I felt. This is my cousin. We got the same, our mothers are sisters. Yep. What do I do to this guy? For 200 or whatever the money was, or whatever, right? 6 figures. What do you think we want to do from the streets? You know what I'm saying? Just anybody. If you lose that type of money,
get these paws.
You getting them paws, right? So what he did, man, and was one of the realest lines, right? He was like, Jarrett, I thought of every single possible option. But what I did was I set up a call with him. And I said, look, can you meet me at this diner? And yada, 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 right? So they meet at the diner. He walks up to him. The cousin's tense. He's like, I don't know what to expect. He might swing on me. Who knows what's going to happen? He walks up to him calmly and says, look, cuzzo, I'm sorry for whatever I did to make you feel the way you felt and do what you did, but I love you. And I'm willing to move forward if you're willing to move forward, but we have to talk this shit out. And that right there, and that moment right there, when he said that, and I got him on speakerphone, he was oblivious that he was even on speakerphone. I was just telling Natalie, like, this is my dog like that, and I just wanted to have a free-flowing conversation. And she's hearing that. As we hear that story, both our jaws drop. And he's telling me, like, look, I did that for 250 or whatever amount I did.
It was around $250,000. The loss was around $250,000. So we're not talking a small loss. $250,000. $250,000 in the hood to get your whole family disappeared.
That's it. That's it.
Your whole last name, but gone.
And for you to walk in with that grace, he was like, yo, you just got to value the relationship. What the relationship was bigger than the money for me. It was the principle. It was the fact that this was my family. We're building something bigger than the money. Yeah. So he had to put his ego aside. He had to humble himself, check himself, even though he wasn't in the wrong. And I took that advice. I sat on that shit for like 4 hours. Just sat on the advice. Was like, yo, that's real. And how am I going to approach Cuzzo? 20 minutes, me and Natalie walk into Revolt World. Within 20 fucking minutes, boop, I see Cuzzo from across the fucking field. And Cuzzo, what did I not say the same exact words? Like I love you, nigga. It is what it is. I'm sorry for what I did. We got to talk to the side. That's a fact.
And I ain't gonna lie, I was apprehensive. Because, you know, for me,
that's real.
You know, I was apprehensive. And he did approach, and you know, he did, you know, do the groundwork, and I would never deny him that he did that. And I was the apprehensive one. I was the tense one because, you know, from my point of view, I'm like, bro, you know, I always lead with love, and I always tell you this all the time. Like, you know, I don't care because my name is my name, and I'm already guilty of the things that I've been guilty of. You understand what I'm saying? So if people say things about me when it comes to, you know, like, yo, he's violent or this and that, he was a terror, that's fine. I can take all of that. But what they never will say about me is I never jerk nobody for no motherfucking money. I don't play those games. I don't give a fuck about money the way other people care about money. That shit ain't gonna make or break me. It ain't gonna change me, and it's definitely not gonna make me turn on somebody for no fucking money. So, you know, and I always told you this, and I still tell you this, like, if you always remember from that point, I always remind you, like, if you always remember that we in this together, and I take my role seriously, right? My job is to help keep this company and the lights on. If you always understand that I'm going to put this business first, the business is the baby. We're like parents. We are parents. And this business is our baby, and we have to take care of the baby before we take care of ourselves. As long as you understand that I do everything just from a straight business mindset, then we can't never have like a really misunderstanding or anything like that, because there is no fuckery going on. That's the best way to put it. You understand what I'm saying?
And we haven't since. And it's been that. But that was a pivotal moment, and we just being real with y'all. We share the good, bad, ugly.
Let's keep it going. So in hindsight, so the guy owes us a lot of money. and we're gonna go after him with the lawyers. But if you know anything about lawyers, it's gonna cost us almost what the fuck he owes us in money to pay the legal fees to go after him, because he's in another state. So here's a lesson for you entrepreneurs: when you're doing business, and you're doing business with companies that are out of state, right? E-commerce business, right? Online business, right? Just make sure you have to put something in the contract. And this is a learning experience from us. You have to put something in the contract that states if there needs to be an arbitration or anything because of a bad business dealing or anything like that, it must be handled in the state that the company providing the service is in. That way you can ensure that that company has to answer in your state and you don't have to chase them. So, that was a lesson for us to learn.
Message.
They talk about energy and they talk about doing bad business and doing good business, right? So we did good business. We didn't do the wrong thing. We handled it the way we were supposed to handle it. We're still in business. He's not in business anymore. How about that? And he's not in business due to nothing that we did to him. He's not in business because he carried those same shady ass business practices and kept doing them to other people and other business associates around him. And he's not in business anymore. How about that?
It's all lessons, y'all. It's all lessons. It's all lessons. And the thing is, will you still go forward?
Right.
When you go through the shit. And that's the major lesson, man. But I do appreciate, I just want to bring it back one last time, man. Yeah. But shout out to Solomon, because without that conversation, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It was what I needed to hear in that moment.
Yeah.
And people get put in your life for shit like that, man. You can't take that shit for granted.
There it is. Karma for that ass. And Instagram and YouTube all saying the same thing. That's karma. And it's absolutely karma. And you know what? And this is an ode to Solomon. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I told y'all what I went through in Jamaica. It gives you hindsight again on how you are living your life when you have a near-death experience or a death experience, and they bring you back, whatever you want to call it. It gives you hindsight and you reflect on what you're doing in life. And I've said it on the show and I've said it to people, and people say, are you going to do things different? You're going to change? And I said, fuck no. I'm not going to change, because I know how I lead, and I know how I lead with love, and I know how I handle myself. So there's no reason to change anything. I can keep evolving, but there's no need to massively change anything that I'm doing, because I'm operating on the up and up and from a place of good business. You understand what I'm saying? So, it happens like that. You know what I mean?
We never jerked nobody in business. We never done that. We've done damn good work.
That's a fact. And for the people that we thought it wasn't going to be good business, we turned the business down. We've turned the business down. So we've lost clients because we know that we were supposed to handle business, and we handle business at a certain level, and they weren't going to handle business at that level. And yeah, could we have signed a contract and went after them legally? Yeah, but that's dirty business. You see, how you practice is how you play, right? So you want to win the big game, the championship, you got to practice like a champion. So we practicing like champions. If we don't want people to do dirty business with us, we're not going to do dirty business with nobody else. And if that means a little bit of lost revenue, then that's fine. But our name is our name. And we're not taking this much time to fucking build it. Impact over metrics. We're not taking this time to build it to get this kind of impact, to just throw it down the drain for a couple dollars.
And matter of fact, since we're talking about business lessons, y'all, we're going let's go a little further with the business lessons, right?
Yeah.
Some of the main things that a lot of people, first of all, no one's going to save you is the biggest lesson.
That's it.
No one is going to save your business. It doesn't matter the relationships you have. It doesn't matter what you do. You have to continue to put in the work. You're going to have your own obstacles that's unique to you. And nobody is going to care about this shit like you do. So even if people say whatever, there's going to be some people you have a lot of good relationships, but there's only going to be a few handful that are really about what they say they're about.
Message.
And for those people, you cherish those motherfuckers. You cherish them and you do good by them. You know what I'm saying? But nobody's going to save you. You got to put in the work, y'all. You have to. And we putting in work like a mug.
Again, it's really like, raising a child. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You can really attribute business to like raising a child, right? Yes, it takes a village. It takes a village to help you raise the child, but who is responsible primarily for the core of that foundation, that spirituality, that religion, and everything that you teach a child? It's the two parents or the one parent, right? But it's the primary parent that's raising that child to be primarily responsible for that child's upbringing. And that's what we have to do. We have to be primarily responsible for our business. And it is what it is. You understand what I'm saying? This shit is not easy. It's not for everybody, right?
Definitely
It's
not for
It's
everybody.
not for everybody, right? It's
No.
not for the weak at heart. It's not for people who are afraid to lose it all. You're gonna gamble, and sometimes you're gonna lose, and sometimes you're gonna lose big. But listen, if you are afraid to invest it all, then you shouldn't win it all. You understand what I'm saying?
Factor.
Yeah, that's it. You know, that lottery shit is a fucking dream. Invest $2 and win 100 million, 30 million,
Without the work.
a billion. That shit is only in the fucking lotto. In the real world, you invest $2, you win, you get back $3.
And even if you win that money, you ain't gonna appreciate that money because you did nothing for it.
I'm just saying, but that's really the way betting works in the real.
Real.
You bet $2, you win back probably $3. You know, the perfect example was the Super Bowl. Remember, you know, so I don't know if you guys remember, all these people was talking about they won big at the Super Bowl. It was a big thing going around. People won big at the Super Bowl, and it was a lot of people showing you that they won $1 million. They won $1 million, or like 1.2 million. And you're like, yo, you won $1 million. I said, yeah, because he bet $900,000.
Yeah,
he bet more than that. I
you
think it was
the
like
Chiefs?
1.4. Yeah, it was like 1.
They was the winners.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely. Motherfuckers was betting $1 million. They got their $1 million back, and then maybe won 1.3 on top of that. But if they wasn't willing to risk that $1 million, they wouldn't have made that $1 million. So if you're not willing to risk it, then 9 out of 10, you're not going to earn it. You're not going to make it. That's just really the bottom line to it. You know what I'm saying?
How bad do you want it? It goes back to that. How bad do you want it, y'all? So that it goes back to the same principles, right? Consistency, doing it when you don't want to do it, working when no one sees it, when no one applauds. You know what I'm saying? Doing all those things. I understand that nobody, you got to figure it out. And the beauty in this shit is figuring it out. That's the real beauty in this shit. When you figuring it out on them tough days, when you going through the shit, when you're trying to connect the dots, when you're trying to make massive deals, when you close the contracts for 5-6 figures, that's what it's about, y'all. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker went away too. I got a bust a leak too. Ain't this about a bitch? It's about a bitch. Got me here smoking, but like, yo, man, I hope y'all enjoyed that story, man. Also, shout out to my brother, man. Like, that was a real ass moment of the business, man. Me and him talking. We got everything right from Revolt World on, and it's been crazy since.
I'm sorry, I had to get the refill for my hookah. I still ain't used the bathroom, but I'll let you go to the bathroom. But no, you know why we share these stories, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we keep telling y'all it's about transparency.
Absolutely.
We would be hypocrites. We would be absolute fucking hypocrites if we sat here and preached one thing and then acted in a different manner. Plain and simple. We'd be hypocrites, and we're not going to do that, right? Listen, if you don't take no gems from this show, that's fine. But we know that we showing you the good, the bad, and everything. One thing that you can't say is that we're fake or we're fraudulent, right? We're telling you this is a good day, this was a really good day, this was a bad day, this was a really fucking bad day. You understand what I'm saying?
Regardless.
That's a fact.
There's a lot of times we parted on a Tuesday and Thursday and had a few bad days and had our best parts.
Yeah.
A lot of nights. I remember it was a real talk. We were just in our feelings on a Sunday, one of our most viewed videos ever.
I mean, think about it. I mean, let's keep, again, we told the story about Revolt World. So add on the fact that we went down a Revolt World with promises being made that we were going to have certain credentials and access and be able to actually, once again, perform the way we like to perform, and those promises were not fulfilled. Let's just say that. So you have that. We went down there separately. Normally we travel together, fly together, with everything together. See, celebration, bitches. It's a celebration. Even the computer be knowing when I be spitting. You know what I'm saying? We traveled down there separately, stayed separately, had our issues, but still came together, patched shit up, and still went down there and got almost more content than any other creator down there. I don't know how many connections we made down there, but we made wild connect. We met Patrick McLeod, the AO Tail. We made mad connections down there because once again,
Jiggy, shout out to Jiggy.
We operate on a certain level. So that's a testament to saying, like, when you ask, again, spiritual people that are religious, when you ask God to send you a sign, am I doing the right thing, right? Am I on the right path? It's situations like that says, there you go. Stay the course, right? Because even though we had some rocky moments, even though we was in a situation that could have made or break us, we did what we had to do and we persevered from it, and we've been doing nothing but progressing ever since.
Absolutely. We've had at least 100 moments where we could have quit. Every day you're faced with it. Every day you're faced with it, y'all, and we refuse to because we see the bigger picture. And that's just what it's about, man. It's about being a, first of all, there's no feeling like waking up and having this challenge in front of you. I refuse to be on the hamster wheel anymore, y'all. I refuse to sit there and go to work, wake up, go to work, wake up, go to work, wake up, not get promoted, fucking get fired. You're on a new spot. You're doing something else. You got a little bit of money. Okay, you bought a little couple things, but what is the purpose?
Hate it.
Your purpose at this point in life, man. If anything, if I haven't learned from like the mentors that I have and stuff like that, it's the freedom, man. We fighting for the freedom. We fighting for the freedom to be able to do what we want, to say what we want, to tell the stories that we want, like just everything to what we want, man. And I'm just tired. I went through the ring and I performed well in corporate America. Chadeo's done his thing in his industry. We done rose to the top of the ranks. But who gives a shit if you ain't impacting others? If you're not giving it back, if I don't have the ability to put the ladder down and help 5-10 people that look like me, what the fuck are we talking about?
Message.
Like, really. And that's what we're doing now. Now we can hire our cousins. We can put our sons on the business. We can do whatever we want to do, y'all. But that's the freedom. But with freedom, you got to go to war. You got to fight for that shit. Are you willing to fight for it?
That's a fact, man. And you know, we talk about the support system all the time, and we talk about impact over metrics. Let me explain to you what impact does, and what's impact going to look like for us. Like I said, be clear, hold us accountable, because we want to be held accountable. Be clear. We've had guests come on. We've had guests give out phenomenal information, mentorships and things of that nature. But the difference is it's all been optional. It's all been optional. We'll ask them, we'll talk to them, and they give because they want to give. Once we get to the next level, be clear, I'm not asking. Once this platform gets to the next level, there will not be a guest that comes on a show that's not giving back, because you want access to our audience. You want the stability and the trust that we built over the years from our audience that's going to listen to us and put trust in what we're saying and understand that we're guiding them in the right place. You want access to that, then you're going to make sure you give back to them directly.
Message.
Fucking funny business, not no run around the tree, direct giving back on the show, after the show, and we're going to track it. And if you're not accepting that before you come on this show, then you just not coming on the show, because be clear, there's 10 million people in New York City alone. Be very clear. Just in the city of New York, there's 10 million people. I didn't say the state. And think about the successful people just in New York City alone. Yes, there's a lot of successful people. Yes, we predominantly bring on Black successful people, but you are not the only Black successful person. Be clear. You're not the only successful person in your industry that's doing what you're doing. So even if you don't come on, we will find somebody else to take your place that's willing to give back. Plain and simple. That's impact.
That's what it looked like, y'all. Changing mindsets, B. Shit, where you want to go with that? Since we talked about the pod, I feel like it was a good recap. I do want to talk about the bad one, but I do got a buzz to leave. You want to tell the fight? You want to tell the gym story?
The what? Oh, all right. So,
I got you right.
I got it. So, ladies and gentlemen, real quick, this is a Real Talk Live segment. I know people have been asking me to do Real Talk Live, and I haven't been doing them in a while, but this is a quick Real Talk Live segment, right? So I'm in the gym today. That's why I had to put on this Lion shirt, because I'm like, what's going on? So I was in the gym today. I had on my Iron Lion shirt. I'm working on a machine. I'm doing back, right? Lat pull downs, seated lat pull downs. You know how people walk by you in the gym and, you know, they go into different machines, so they might get a little close, no problem. But I look up and this guy's standing directly over me. Now, let me show you what this guy looks like. First of all, his body looks like this. If anybody doesn't see what this is a ruler. Okay, his body looks just like this from top to bottom. No difference in circumference, diameter, nothing from his neck to his feet. He looks just like this. Not a muscle in his body, nothing. He's standing over me. He has on a cutout shirt, like a muscle top, nylon shorts. He's drenched. He looked like he was in the sauna, then took a fucking bottle of a gallon of water and poured it on himself, and then took a swim, and then came out and started walking the gym floor. Like, this is how much this fucking guy is sweating. So I'm like, bro, first of all, back up. You sweating all over. Like, why are you so close to me? So he's just smelling like, what do you want? He's like, I want to work out with you. So I'm like, you want to work out with me? He's like, yeah, I want to work out with you. So I'm like, bro, listen, you see that machine back there, 2 rows back? That's the same exact machine as this one. And nobody's on that. You can go and work out by yourself. Like, why do you want to work out with me, right? He's like, but I want to work out with you. So I'm not going to lie, ladies and gentlemen, you know, we've been getting a lot of notoriety and stuff like that.
The fact that he said that.
Oh, okay.
That sounds nuts. I hate it.
So now, right, we getting a lot of notoriety. I think it's a prank. I'm like, oh, I'm looking for the cameras. I'm looking for motherfuckers hiding behind the machine. I'm like, motherfuckers is going to jump out and prank me because they want to see if I'm going to get angry because they know my temper and they know I'm going to knock this guy's head off. Like, stop playing around with me, right? But I'm looking around. There's no camera. So this guy's like dead serious. Fine. Gym etiquette. I'm like, you know what, bro? You want to work out with me? I'm going to do my set. You do your set. So I start working out and then I feel the weight shift. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? As I'm working out, this dude is taking the weights off the fucking machine. So I'm like, okay, bro, what are you doing? He's like, I'm going to go. I said, let me say it to you in a way that you can understand. I'm going to go first. I'm going to do my set first. And then you're going to go. Like, what the fuck are you retarded? What's wrong with you? Step back. Let me do my set. And then you do your set. Ladies and gentlemen, I told y'all about the incident I had in Jamaica. I haven't been back to the gym since Jamaica because I was trying to give my body time to heal. I've been having a lot of neck pain. My neck was sore for about 4 days straight. So this is only my second day back in the gym. So I'm going light, just repetitions, you know, trying to get back in the movement and the momentum, like rehab work, right? I'm doing like 100 pounds. Now, mind you, I just told you, keep in mind, he looks like this, okay? So muscle density wise, I'm like twice his size. It's like 140. So when I get off the machine, he adds double the weight and some. So I'm like, okay, now I'm looking for the cameras again because I'm doing 100. So now he puts on like 200. He's up to like 250. I'm looking at him like, unless you are training for world's strongest man and you happen to look like mashed potatoes, but you have that inner strength that I don't know about, you're going to kill yourself. So now, you know how you in the gym, anybody that's ever been to the gym and see somebody do some stupid shit, you kind of not want to look, or you see somebody lifting a lot of weight, you kind of not look directly, but you're interested in what they're doing. So you kind of like act like you're doing some other shit, but kind of look at them. Fuck that. I'm staring this motherfucker in the face. I want to see you do this now, because now you interrupted my fucking workout, and I want to see you do this. This motherfucker here grabs the weight and form all weight clearly too fucking heavy. Gets it down halfway, and because the weight is so heavy, when the weight goes up, it fucking pulls him up. So now he's jumping down, pulling the weight, and it's pulling him up. He's jumping down, pulling the weight, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong? Bro, like a seesaw. Like a fucking seesaw, bro. No, seriously, I'm thinking this shit is a joke because it's like, it's no way. It's maybe 40 people in the gym. It's 200 fucking machines. It's no way that you came up to me and you're doing this buffoonery, and this shit is not a prank. He jumps off like he's in the fucking Olympics. Like he did some shit. He's hyped and all this shit. I'm like, yo, bro, wipe off this fucking machine. You done sweated out the machine. It's disgusting. Anybody that knows about people that sweat profusely, I don't sweat a lot. People that sweat profusely, people in the gym hate that shit. They hate that. It is disgusting to sit down in somebody else's sweat or something. It's absolutely disgusting. Wipe the machine off, bro. Let me get to my set. Okay, I'm doing a superset. I get in, I do the single, left arm, right arm, do the single, into the doubles. I couldn't get the full 15. I stop at 10, catch my breath, and then jump back in and do. I never got off the machine though. As I go to do the next 5, the weight feels different again. It's taking the weight off the machine again. He's taking the weight off the machine again, bro.
Nah, B, that's
so now I'm looking at this motherfucker like, all right, now enough is enough. So, ladies and gentlemen, I own a fitness company also. It's called Iron Lion Fitness. This is a lion shirt, but I actually have lion shirts with affirmation words that go down the spine and things of that nature. A lot of people have seen them and have supported and purchased the shirt. I had on a black one with the white and black lion on it, right? So now I get up and I say to him, let me ask you a question. What is this right here? What do you see? So he's like, what is this? What is this symbol right here? He's like, it's a lion. I said, it's a lion, right? It's not a fucking guppy. It's not a tadpole. It's not a furry little fucking gopher. It's a lion, right? So let me explain to you, bro. like honestly, if this ain't a joke, I'm telling you right now, like I've reached my limit with you. There's a free machine over there, and you're over here. It's called jerking my rep. You're jerking my fucking rep because you want to work out. Mind you, he looks like this.
I ain't gonna hit him with a
Like
wall.
this, right? He looks like this. So I said to him, I said, listen, if your wife left you, your fucking boyfriend left you, your girlfriend left you, whatever life crisis that you're fucking going through right now, that caused you to fucking join the gym 10 minutes ago, and now you don't watch P90X mixed with Jane Fonda and Richard Simmons, and you want to come in here and do a fucking 30-minute workout and feel like you're about to go fucking Sylvester Stallone somebody, you better cut this shit out because you're pissing me off right now. The best thing you can do. No, I'm serious, bro.
I'm like, him changing the weight to nuts, bro.
Why I'm working out, bro? That's gonna hurt me if I wasn't, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's nuts, bro. I've never even heard of some shit like that, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
So now I'm getting agitated. So now people are starting to like, you know, pay attention or whatever the case may be. So there happened to be a trainer from the gym. Oh, cuzzo, damn, you totally blocked out. So it happened to be a trainer from the gym that was standing right next to me, right? So the guy, so I'm like, listen, the best thing that you can do right now, if you want to have a good day, is walk away. Because I'm only gonna give you one warning, and then after that, extreme violence. I'm not playing with you like you fucking around and you pissing me the fuck off. He happens to look at the trainer, and the trainer kind of head nodded him like, I wouldn't. Like, I would take him seriously. And he looked at my face and he's like, okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna leave. I said, and that's the best decision that you're gonna make exercise-wise all day. Prance your little ass out of here. Go fucking do some P90X and Jane. Yo, this, ladies and gentlemen, if you've ever seen back in the day, the Jane Fonda, the Bally's, Richard, this motherfucker looked like a character straight out of the Richard Simmons workout. Only thing he was missing with was the sweatband. The 80s, motherfucker had the wristband, the sweat wristband. Get the fuck out of here, bro. For anybody, I have to say this, for anybody that is a seasonal gym member and y'all work out seasonally, right? Listen, some of us go to the gym and we take this shit seriously. Gym is life for me. I have 3 different gym memberships, 3 different gyms I have memberships through that I pay every single month. There's a difference between working out and training. Working out and training. Most people go to the gym and work out, and you halfway do that, right? Those people are the ones that look like this. That'd be like, yo, I've been in the gym 3 years. How? How have you been in the gym 3 years and your neck goes down to the bottom of your fucking ankles? How is that possible? You have no definition, no body, nothing. That's because you're not training. You're doing halfway workouts. Respect the people that go on a regular basis and work out and take the workout seriously, right? Because we're spending our money and we're in there for hours at a time and we are working out seriously. If you're going through a life crisis and you want to join the gym, hey, I commend you in that. You know, somebody left you, you want to get that energy off, I understand. You know, if you've had a health problem and you want to better your health, I understand. But there are like 200, and this is the even small gyms. There's at least 200 machines in the gym. Proper gym etiquette says when you see some, and I'm only working one machine. It's not like I'm bouncing around 2, 3 different machines, supersetting like I'm in jail, I'm up north. I'm not doing, I'm on one machine. And there's an identical, most gyms have multiple of the same machine for this reason. There's another one behind me. Respect people that are working out. Don't go in there and waste nobody's time because you got a fucking epiphany that you wanted to go from this to the fucking Hulk overnight in 90 minutes. And you're going to show Becky or Luann or whoever Susie was, or even Tommy in these day and age that left you for whoever the fuck they left you for. Don't ruin somebody else's relationship because no, seriously, you can honestly get yourself hurt for that. Because I was about 10 seconds away from slapping the shit out of him. I didn't even want to punch him. I wanted to smack the shit out of him. But I looked up and I said, you know, if somebody's up there, the first thing I said was, why? Why me? Like, me?
Did I miss the ending though? How the fuck it ended?
Huh?
My internet cut off, bro.
Oh, okay. So I was saying I started to flip out. You know, when I start to bug, when I go red, I go, right?
That's a red.
So I got the red, I start bugging. I'm like, yo, you better get the fuck away from me. There was a trainer standing next to me. So I told him, yo, you better walk away. He looked at the trainer and the trainer looked at him and kind of gave him the head nod, like I wouldn't do it. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. He kind of looked at me like, well, I guess I'm going to leave then. And I said, and that's the best decision you know what I'm saying, you made and you're gonna make today, because you're gonna, you know what I'm saying, fuck around and get yourself hurt. You understand what I'm saying? So again, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of us take this seriously. And how you know I take it seriously, and I'm not being funny, but anybody that takes working out seriously, I don't have to tell people I work out. I walk around fully clothed in jackets and t-shirts, and you know I work out. Those are the people that take it seriously. The ones that don't have to tell you I work out, those are the ones that take it seriously. The ones that got to tell you I'm in the gym 5 days a week and you still look like this, those are the ones that don't take it seriously. So there's a big difference between training and working out. And that was my test. No, seriously, that was my test for today, because I really felt like I was being tested. I'm just being honest with you. Like any human being, when you're being tested, you don't understand why you're going through what you're going through. This is me all the time. I keep getting put in these positions, maybe because I'm not that tall, or, you know, I'm only 160. I'm not really, you know, heavy, or I don't have like a, what's it called, like a stature that's like intimidating. You understand? So I guess people kind of look at me and be like, I could get over on this motherfucker right here. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know why, because you see, you man, this the lion over here. Like, I'm telling you, like, you do not want these fucking problems. Because once I go red, only he upstairs or whoever's upstairs is gonna be able to help you. Because in the moment, ain't nobody gonna be able to pull me off your ass. You understand? So I went through that today, and I was like, yo, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy, man.
Changing the weights as you do the workout. I've never heard some shit like that. I've never heard some shit like that. I ain't gonna saying that's crap. I don't even know how to fucking respond to that. Besides,
and the crazy shit about it is the machine, even though you can do it doubles, because it's a machine that you can isolate and do singles. If you only take weight off of one side of the machine, it's only the one side that's affected. I could have pulled my fucking back, tweak my. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you could have hurt me. Now I'm looking at you like, oh, you trying to hurt me? You're gonna get that kind of energy. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm like, listen, man, go slosh your ass out of here. You know what I'm saying? You know, go P90 your ass back in the fucking house and cry over Susie or Sally or Tommy or Bruce or whoever fucking broke your heart or did what they did that got you thinking you're going from fucking, you know, this to Arnold Schwarzenegger in 90 minutes. It's not gonna fucking happen. Get out of here. Telling you. I thought I was done with this. This is June. You know, normally you get those kind of motherfuckers in January after my New Year's resolution of going to the gym for 11 days. You understand what I'm saying? So by mid-February, the gym is empty again. This is June, so I'm thinking only the dedicated motherfuckers is here. I was wrong.
I was wrong.
I was wrong.
That's crazy though. Changing the weights is nuts. I didn't expect you to say that though.
Because I'm not lying to you.
That's crazy.
I was being pranked, bro. I kept looking for the cameras. Like, this has to be a joke. You can't be that dumb.
That's crazy. That's wild.
Yeah, like you can't. And like I said, that's why I wore my other lion shirt today. You know, because I had on the other lion. I was like, maybe I gotta start wearing the lion shirt again. Like, this is not a tadpole, mom. This I'm a Leo, motherfucker. Gotta stop playing. I'll be on your ass like white on rice, man. You know what I'm saying? But watch this though. Watch this though. I'm not being funny, but I'm gonna say it because it's the truth of the matter. He wasn't black. He wasn't black. So now I go, was it that privilege? Like, you understand? Was it that privileged attitude where I'm going through something and I want to work out? I believe you should let me work out because I want to work out.
Well, if you are like that, you need
shit.
Fucking shit. You know what I'm saying?
Toe up.
Yeah, well, you get your ass toe up because, you know, my attitude after he came over there and I realized it wasn't a joke. I'm like,
hell no, no.
Stop playing with me, my nigga. Like, you mess with
shit. Cut the shit. Nah, so that you supposed to film that for content. I ain't gonna hold you. Ain't gonna hold you.
Bro, you ever been, you know, like a deer in headlights? You ever been in shock? Like, I'm thinking this shit is a joke.
You did this?
I'm thinking this shit is a joke.
Changing your weights is wild.
I'm thinking everybody's recording this shit because I'm like, they're definitely playing a fucking joke, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, this got to be a joke.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Let's lighten it up, man. Let's think that. Thankfully, you didn't get your ass whooped. You know, not to you, but thankfully you didn't get your ass whooped. It was a good day. Could have been worse.
Or I might not have been pardoned. I might have had another
You know what I mean? Trying to tell you, could have been worse.
Inmate 672-345, Orange County.
Like this on a nigga doing a collect call the paw. That's nuts. Doing a collect call the paw is nuts. You have a collect call from Chadeo.
As a fact. Yeah, will you accept from MCI? Now, how about the ladies and gentlemen? I don't know if you've seen that Spirit Airlines video that's going around where the guy stole the lady's luggage from Spirit Airlines.
That was wild.
And she tracked it to his house, and his mother was on the porch, calm, and gave the interview. And then when they was like, but the watch is pinging from your house, she turned into the junkyard dog and started attacking the news report. I was about to be on him like the mama was on the news reporter. Like, oh, nigga, we both going to jail today. You better get these hands.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Why would you, like, come on. And they got the footage of him rumbling through the luggage. They got the footage. They backtracked all his movements, looked at him going through the luggage, tracked the shit, all the electronics back, and you still got it in your house. Now you lost your job. You about to catch your F. Maybe do a little time depending on your background.
You seen his mug?
Come on, bro. His mugshot. You already know what his mugshot look like this.
Niggas were cross-eyed. Nigga head was tilted. Nigga was cross-eyed. Nigga, I see where you get it from. Your mama.
Spirit they only employ those.
I mean, they only charging you $25 a plane ticket. They can't pay their employees but so much.
Not Spirit is come on, man. But once again, Spirit, if you're listening, we're going somewhere soon. If you want to cut the check, we would not fly with y'all, but we would still promote it.
I take a picture next to the window with a Spirit
with a pilot
behind me.
With the pilot.
No way.
I would not get on that Spirit, bro.
Never.
They're using BP gas to fuel. Them shits is nuts, bro. I can't do it.
Using lawnmower oil.
Every ride bumpy is no turbulence, God. Like, what the fuck? It's not a wind in the fucking.
Crazy. You lucky if the AC works, seats stink.
There's no entertainment. You sitting there, they talk about they got the complimentary Wi-Fi. We can connect it on one at a time. You gotta wait for somebody else. Yo, it's nuts, bro. It's out of control.
Perfect example, ladies and gentlemen, of a bad business plan and a company doing terrible fucking business. And let me tell you how it's better than Soul Plane, Aisha. That we not Soul Plane was bad, but that shit's better than Spirit. Let me tell you how, like, and again, we talk about you can't make this mistake, right? You can't make this mistake. You know that somebody from your airlines or whatever is caught stealing. The girl tracked it down. You are personally liable for the bag because she checked it in with your airline. You know this. You're not, again, PhDs, masters, all these motherfuckers you got running the company. Where all you smart motherfuckers? In a response, your immediate response should have been to issue a sincere apology saying, we apologize for what's going on. Here's a year's worth of fucking free tickets and do whatever you got to do. We're going to reimburse your whole bag. You are a multi-million, probably $100 million company, right? Your fucking response. And again, like whoever gave this response, they should be fired. And their boss should be fired for allowing them to say some stupid shit like this. Exactly. Their response was, we gave a complimentary reimbursement or some shit of the bag, and the complimentary as a kind gesture or some stupid.
We gave a free flight to Chicago. Some local.
Are you kidding me? That was your response, knowing how information travels, knowing that this shit went viral. Your response was, the best way to do business is, even though we're wrong, even though we're caught, or not us, but somebody that represents our company is caught doing the just dirtiest shit, and it's gonna plummet our stocks. Instead of making sure that this person came out and was a mouthpiece for how you fucking did your customer service, your response was, we gave her a complimentary bag of fucking cashews.
But let's keep it real. You know why? Because the lack of competition in that space. It's either you're gonna pay me the $80 to go to New Orleans or something like that, round trip, or you're gonna pay Delta and JetBlue to $350 to $400. What are you gonna do? It's either us or Frontier.
I'm paying JetBlue.
We will, but
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you.
The average consumer, no.
I'd rather get on the Greyhound.
No, it's for shit.
I get on the Greyhound from 40.
I can actually charge something on there. They got the plugs now.
No. What's the new joint that goes? I think it only goes down to DC, but they got the dope bus now. that travels like luxury. It's only 2 seats per row. Them shits lean back like the Maybach. It's a black bus. Damn, what's the? I'm gonna remember the name. It's a new bus. No, it's not Greyhound. It's a new bus. I think it only goes like all the way down to the DC, but I forget the name of it. But I'm gonna find it. Shirley Strawberry, where you at, man? Get that information, man. It's a new bus, and it's only like 16 seats in the bus. Each one is spaced out. Them shits recline like a Maybach. Charging ports, music. This shit is fly than a motherfucker, and the tickets is like $1.20. Cheap as shit. You just gotta reserve it because it sells out fast. I'd rather take that shit.
It's a good business.
Yeah.
But why that business is good is because it creates a unique experience, a transformative. Something that you want to experience. You know what I'm saying? But Spirit ain't gonna change anything. There's no competition. You're gonna want these cheap flights, you got this cheap service. And guess what? We still gonna make our money regardless because people need to travel. It's at the Jet, I believe. Dear that.
There it is.
The Jet. Dear, there you go.
Thank you, Adir. I appreciate you. It's called the Jet. That's exactly what it's called. It's called the salute. See, Shirley Strawberry, you fired.
Adir, you're hired.
Adir, you hired. You make moves on this show. Adir, you're hired. Shirley Strawberry, you're fired. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, absolutely. Oh, there's definitely a bathroom on the bus. Absolutely. And a clean one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I heard it's spacious and all that. It's called the Jet. So here, we giving out information. Anybody looking to travel, and I think they go to DC and they don't go too far down, but if you're looking for like a more luxury experience where you can relax and really like, it's not a lot of people, it's not a 50-seater. Yeah, the shit is super. That's a fact. There's super luxury. I think it's only like a 16-seater. It's not 50 seats, super exclusive for a bus. That's a fact.
You my motherfucker know. How the hell you asking if it's a bathroom on the bus? Nigga, they Greyhounds, everything got the bus on it. Got the bathroom.
Omar
don't got a bathroom?
Omar don't be, Omar new to traveling. You got to give them the information.
Nigga, they got a porta potty. Nigga, they got everything. Got the bathroom. That's the bare minimum. It's the charging ports and shit. TVs. Nigga, thank God. That's debatable. Yeah, I mean,
time out. I will say, this. In Omar's defense, the 55 seaters and all that shit in Jamaica that take you from the airport to the hotel, none of them shits got bathrooms.
Those are military trucks that were converted.
No. This is 50-seater joints. None of them shits got bathrooms. None of them got bathrooms.
They got a fan by your window.
Them shits travel for 2.5 hours and then pull over to a hole in the wall, a hole in the ground pit stop that sells Jamaican jerk chicken.
And rum punch.
And they got outhouses, and that's where you use the bathroom. That's real.
It be like that, man.
That's a
fucking
fact,
love Jamaica, man.
Yeah.
In fact, I also want to get into some funny shit. So we sitting there laughing. Let's talk about the what's the name, bro. Let's talk about the Bad Boys 4 shit. What you thought, bro?
I loved it.
Let's do the recap.
I think it was the best Bad Boys film.
I think it was the best?
I think it was the best one created. I just love the way it was visually captured.
Yeah, that was fine.
I love the fact that they actually played on the fact that Martin has now gained weight. He's not what he used to be, and they actually focused and funneled on him actually being the issue, while simultaneously Will Smith had a problem within himself, and then he became the issue. I think it was phenomenal. I think it was one of the best ones shot yet. I enjoyed every minute of it.
I enjoyed it.
Was on point. The comedic timing was on point. The way it was shot was on point. The slow down mode. I think it was just fun. My only issue is I gotta say it. Why the first guy get killed gotta be black in a black film though? God damn.
First of all, I don't like.
I'm just saying though. Why it's a black film and the first guy get killed is black?
Will Smith got Poppy as the son. He's a trained assassin. I hate that storyline. I ain't gonna hold you. I hate the trained assassin Will Smith's son storyline. I hate that story.
Well, he's not a trained assassin. He's a drug dealer that's trained in.
He was a beast.
But again, what's the difference in you having a son and your son going? Like, say you have a son and you don't connect with your son, and your son goes to the military. I'm a military person, so again, I never knew my.
That was the story. I don't think it was the story. I don't think they showed him in part 3 him going to the military.
No, but I'm just saying to you, like, there's ways that you can go and learn. You know, you understand what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Like, in his line of work, his role was the enforcer. That was his role. Like, his job was enforcer. Go get that money, son. You know what I'm saying? Go collect that. Go make sure this run right. So they trained him in what he needed to do to fulfill his role. So I can There's a lot of dudes out there that get busy, cuz I'm just saying. There's a lot of dudes out there that get busy.
No, definitely.
Bro.
I just don't like the L Will Smith joint. That I don't like that. And I think Reggie stole the show. I'm gonna keep it all the way real.
What's Reggie
stole the show.
What is Reggie though?
Reggie stole the show. The military. Yo, when he called
the military,
spoiler alert.
Marine.
He from the Bronx.
That's a fact.
Shout out to
That's
Reggie.
a fact.
Shout out to Reggie.
USMC.
I already talked to his people. We working on something.
Let's work it. You know what I'm saying? USMC. You already know the few, the proud.
We already working on something. We might get Reggie on the show, nigga.
That's Reggie.
That's what we do.
Yo, he stole the show, bro. Especially
that scene
end,
right there
with the chicken scene.
Oh, the chicken, yeah, that was fire.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
But now they gotta do a spinoff.
Fire.
You don't think he deserves a spinoff at this moment?
Facts. I don't know.
Reggie,
I don't know if he can hold his own as an action star on his own, but
they still they can still sprinkle Will in them, but they can't be the focus no more. They can't have Will Smith doing all the damn action scenes.
But let's talk about good business practices, and let's talk about understanding when you put in hard work, what kind of opportunities come to you. One of the biggest takeaways that I actually took from the movie was none of that. One of the biggest takeaways that I took from the movie was the Instagram YouTube guy that does the
African dude. What's his name?
The African dude that does the videos where somebody does something stupid and he does it and does like this. Like, it's so simple. Him getting a cameo in the movie to do exactly what he does. He's already up here. But I'm showing you, like, you continue along the path and opportunities will walk up, present themselves to you. They did not have to give him that role. The movie would not have suffered at all if he didn't do that.
They didn't promote him. They didn't put him on the bill. Nothing. He was a prize in the film.
That's it. And then he actually did his own little skit with them. Fire. That's what.
But that was you do this on social media. You got 140 million followers. Yo, you do the little joint with us. We put you in the film. Role,
and only thing was walk by and be like, "What he normally does," and spun off 2 seconds in a major blockbuster that done did 100 million already.
Come on,
already.
That was great writing. Yeah. But that's identifying trends and what's culturally in and establishing and putting in your movie to benefit. It's a win-win for both. You get a movie credit on the #1 movie in the box office right now, and you're going to promote us, and we're going to win, and you helped us. Now, what I really want to know is how many of those followers and people that actually brought a ticket actually looked at that social media post and went as a result of it.
And
that's the shit we need to be thinking. How do you calculate that? That is attribution, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
This is the shit we preach all day, every day.
Meek said Cabby, the TikTok guy.
There you go. See, there you
Cabby,
go.
there you go.
Hayes, you're fired. Mika, you're hired.
Mika, you're hired. Dear Mika, y'all gonna tag to Hayes. You're fired again, B.
Shit,
Jesus, man.
Damn, you usually on point, God.
Come on, Hayes. What you doing, man? Like, you get one of these.
Man. Happy birthday to my guy. Hey, happy belated, man.
When was his birthday? I missed it.
June 8th.
Yo, happy belated, Hayes. I don't know if I wish you a happy birthday. If I didn't, I sincerely apologize, my brother. I'm not really good with birthdays. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it wasn't because I didn't want to wish you a happy birthday. That's just you have your strengths and your weaknesses. Remembering people's birthdays has never been a strong point of mine. But happy birthday, bro. You know what I'm saying? I hope you had a good day, man. I hope you celebrated life and you did something to just enjoy another trip around the sun, man. Real rap.
Right. But let's even go even deeper, right? Like let's give Hayes his flowers, right? There's a lot of people that we know and a lot of people that we're friends with, and to give people context, Hayes is my dog. 20 years of friendship. We had
A1 from day one.
A1 from day one. We do everything together, like our business with the music, all that shit. Like that was my guy. That is my guy.
That's still your guy.
That's my guy.
Fact.
So at the end of the day, like, you know what I'm saying? For him to see what we're doing and insert himself, there's things that he does behind the scenes that you wouldn't even know, y'all, that helps our business go forward. And this is why we're giving him equity, as he has equity in our business right now. And that's our brother. And to be able to give him equity, to be able to celebrate him. Yo, we got a LinkedIn event. We need somebody to boom, boom. Whatever it is, Hayes is going to be down. But the question is, why is not a lot of y'all thinking the same thing too? You know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying Hayes is special. You know what I'm saying? But it's the mindset that we need, y'all.
Yo, Omar's coming at us real quick. Not to change it.
Yeah.
Omar said, "You guys are
oh.
ruthless. Quick hire and fire policy."
Yo, come on, baby. That's what we got to do. Oh, you fired now for the. Oh, you fired
For the bathroom. For the bathroom comment.
For the bathroom.
Nah, listen.
Nah,
I'm gonna keep it 100.
Dog.
O is my brother for life, man. Like I said, man. For that, for anybody listening that didn't hear the story on everything that I am, man, and what I would consider to be one of my darkest times, in an event where I thought that I was not going to be able to see another day. Omar, yo, I can't praise him enough. That dude stood by me through the whole situation. You understand what I'm saying? From the hotel to the hospital to the Beetlejuice waiting room to pushing me around in the wheelchair for trying to. I love this. Yeah, I love you, Omar. I love you, my nigga. Listen, I have no problems. I love you, my nigga, and I sincerely appreciate you. There are very few people that's just gonna be genuine and stand up and stand down. I mean, stand up and just do what you did from the heart, man. Didn't ask for anything in return, man. And I love you for that, man. And I truly appreciate you. And I'm thankful that we met and I'm able to have you in my life and call you my brother, man. For real. You know what I'm saying? I have no problem, you know what I mean, acknowledging that. And you get the horn for that. You get a horn for that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. It's about that human being thing, man. Like I said, we don't ask for much, man. You know, just loyalty, man. And let's start treating each other like human beings. Let's start treating each other the way that we want people to treat us, man. And if we do that, then I promise you, man, the change will happen so fast that you won't even realize that shit is changing so fast, man. If we just start treat like Jarrett always says, like Solomon says, if you lead with love, man, if you lead with love, man, you know, you can't go wrong, man. But for all you motherfucking snakes out there, quick hire, quick fire, chop, 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 chop.
Chop suey.
No remorse. You know what I'm saying? We
put in a lot of work.
Good fellas, you know what I'm saying? Dig a hole in the desert.
That's real, man. But how many people? I got a lot of friends. I don't know too many people that would put me onto opportunity like that. And that's just being real. Not saying that's
put you into a movie.
No, I'm talking about like what we do, and the opportunities we're creating for our people. The fact that we could hire and fire or whatever, and do whatever we need to do. Like we put our brother on. My brother's not thinking about digital marketing. You know what we about to do next month? For us three? I'm not saying nothing. I said, you know what we're doing? No. But you know what we're doing next month? For us to be able to do that as a crew, come on, my dude. Like, now I am going to let y'all know. I'm not going to say that one. But we do got Malik Yoba. That one's going to be fire. That's just one of many, y'all. We got Malik Yoba coming through in person. We are pulling up. We are going through. We're going to talk about New York Undercover. We're going to talk about acting, the impact he's had on NYPD and the NYPD and just the law enforcement in general, what his role has done, what are the illest stories, the equity in that. How do we continue to make money off of our brands? We have a real ass story.
He got a business.
Oh, he's doing some real shit.
Based on education and construction. You know what I'm saying? Bridging the gap between the two.
Yoba Developments, y'all.
Yo, he's out there really, again, another brother out there putting in the groundwork.
Yep.
Day after day, and you can't lose, man. If you keep doing the work, our message is always going to be the same to you guys. Anybody that needs to hear it, anybody that has a business that's not where you want it to be, anybody that's struggling to do something like artistry and things of that nature, that you want to do, and you might feel like you're not popping yet, stay the course. Stay the course, especially if you're doing the right thing and you're getting traction, because traction, then wheels start moving, you start rolling. And once that train starts fucking moving, that's it. There's no stopping it. You know what I mean? So, keep pushing through, man.
And I think another big lesson for us is be yourself in those rooms. The reason why me and Cuzzo get so much love is we're the same on the show. We're the same off the show. We're the same behind the scenes. We're the same at LinkedIn. We're the same in front of CEOs. We'd be the same at Con, whatever it is.
Yep.
We are the same. So to give y'all real context, to tell y'all the story, like we was at LinkedIn for a joint. We working at Black at Con. We doing some joint. We got a panel with us, Jay Alexander. Shout out to Doug Melville, our boy. And then Malik Yoba came in the joint. I'm like, oh shit, that's Malik Yoba, dog. You know what I'm saying? And we doing side interviews. We running around. We doing interviews everywhere. And we get on the panel. It's our time to go. And Jay Alexander's co-founder of FUBU says, nah, Malik Yoba's coming on the panel with us. got him a chair, and we like, oh shit. And we just started talking, and by the end of the conversation, it was like, yo, when I'm getting on the show, you know, we introduced our families, all that stuff, man.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And we had some good laughs, and he's coming on the show. But it doesn't happen unless we do that.
Shout out to his daughter.
Shout out to Dina. Shout out to you.
Shout out to Dina.
Queen.
You know what I'm saying? Because once again, we talk about generational wealth building. She's involved in day-to-day practices of what her father's doing. And you know what's so super dope about her? She's learning, and she's not afraid to admit when she makes a mistake. And she's like, I'm learning from it. I'm getting better. But to be able to provide that opportunity to work for your last name, to work for your lineage, that's what we're doing it for. Omar asked us when. I think the date is July 9th. July 9th, Omar.
Yep.
July 9th.
Bro.
Yeah, we got him locked in so far for July 9th, unless something changes. But July 9th, Malik Yoba coming on, and we're gonna talk that real, man.
That's it. But we also doing something. We're gonna do a summer series. Shout out to Waddy's Wines. July 1st, we are gonna do a live in front of the store. We're doing a live in front of the liquor store, in front of Waddy's Wines, right there on White Plains. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have people come up, pull up to the joint. Summertime, it's hot outside, nutcrack, all that. We doing all that. We're gonna be drinking in front of the store. We're gonna talk our shit and do these real talk series in front of the stores, in front of black-owned businesses. So if y'all want to pull up, come share jokes with us, laugh, whatever. Come on, man, pull up. Like we need that.
Shout out to Waddy's Wines, man. Again, a black-owned business within the community. So we talk about the bounce of a dollar. Like, let's talk that real shit, right? If you got a black-owned store, his prices are better than a lot of other people's prices, right? Black owned, he got the same exact liquor that everybody else got down the block. You can go to him, and once again, that money stays within the community one more time, right? Instead of you going to somebody else that's not from our culture, giving them your money for the same exact product and possibly paying more, and then the money immediately, once you give them the money, it leaves the community. So talk about that, right? Support the community, support those that are supporting you. Shout out to Waddy's Wines, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, you already know. We're gonna do it. We're doing it right on the block too. So it's right on the old block, 2 blocks up. But you already know when you come back up, we coming down to see you. We're gonna do one shit. You shit me?
Yeah. We got a lot of we will say this. We got a lot of in-persons coming up, ladies and gentlemen. We've been getting a lot of requests to do a lot of in-persons. We've scaled up. We have the capabilities to do it in person. The Joe West, Joe West.
Shout out to my Joe West, man. Man. First of all, shout out to Def Jam, shout out to Uptown Records, shout out to Republic, shout out to the entire Universal Music Group for allowing us the opportunity to get us up and say, yo, and shout out to our brother Champ. Shout out to Champ. You know,
shout out to Champ,
for being a real one. You know what I'm saying? Seeing the opportunity, like, yo, my brothers would love to, you know, they good dudes. God is in touch with the people. Man, we made it happen. We had a great episode. We had our behind the scenes clip is doing 20, 30,000 across all platforms right now. And make sure I go to get that top of the morning, just release. Yo, he's a dope artist. We wouldn't even, if it was whack, I wouldn't promote it. We're gonna keep it real. He's got some dope shit. He's a good brother, man. Make sure y'all support for real.
Yeah, but you know what though? I want to give an extra shout out to Champ, because once again, like, ladies and gentlemen, let's be clear.
Yeah.
Champ was our first in-person.
Facts.
First in-person interview. He didn't have to do our show at that time. He was one of the co-hosts of My Expert Opinion. Anybody that watch podcasts know that My Expert Opinion is one of the #1 urban podcasts out.
Facts.
And he was a co-host on that. He did not have to do our platform. He got asked to do a many of platforms and turned them down and decided to give us the shot. And we built a relationship with him from that. You understand what I'm saying? Once again, even though they had their ups and downs, him and Math, we stayed out of that. Again, we don't know the situation. We got some knowledge, but again, we don't do clickbait. We stayed out of that, right? Not only did Champ set up the information by calling us directly, Champ was there. He was there, walked us in the building, facilitated everything, and made sure that everything ran smoothly. He did not have to do that. You understand what I'm saying?
A fact, though.
So again, when we talk about people showing up for you, we're gonna give him his flowers, and we're gonna give him his respect. Because again, you know, he didn't have to do what he did the first time. He didn't have to come on our show and give us a recap of what happened with him and Math. He didn't have to do this. So in our it's good money, man, because he keeps showing up and he keeps showing out. It is what it is. You got to treat people the way they treat you. I don't know what happened with him and any other person. You know, I'm not involved in that. I treat people how they
How they
treat
treat us.
That's it.
And it's okay. We can have multiple relationships with multiple people, and that's what we do. Because once again, like Cousin said, we treat people how they treat us. If y'all fall out, that's cool. But our relationship is completely different. You know what I'm saying? And so we respect whoever we meet, and we appreciate the relationship. We all about relationships. And if you're a real one, we rock with you, and you see what we build in the community.
But guess what though? You know, you don't get that. You don't get, and we talk about doing business and having integrity, like Aisha said, having business integrity to a certain level. If we would have did the interview with Champ and it was trash and it was poorly made and poorly produced and everything, you think he would have gave us another opportunity? And Champ put us on to other people before.
Absolutely. Shout out to Angie Stanton. Shout out to a bunch of people.
That's
There's a lot of episodes that Champ plugged in.
You understand? Shout out to Iron Monk. You know, it's a lot of people that's looking out for us. Kid Flash. You understand? So once again, that's because we show up. We show up as professionals. We treat people with respect, and we work at a certain level. Yes, things go wrong, but when people see us show up, they understand that we mean business and we're coming to work a certain way. And that's why, once again, we are getting opportunities and doors that we didn't even ask to be open for us. They're opening for us, and now we can start having conversations and saying, well, we did one artist from, you know, Def Jam Universal, and they loved it. Now we can have the conversation like, yeah, so now if you have new artists, we can do something. We
are the pipeline.
We could be your pipeline. Come to More Than the Title. We could break your artists, and you see what I'm saying? And you get to have these different walkthroughs, and we can have these different conversations based on, once again, the impact over metrics. We're doing it with integrity, and we're trying to do it the right way, and we don't sell out for money. Sorry.
That's it.
Not sorry.
I said we won't, bro. But we at a point right now, like once we announce this shit, like I don't even know if y'all realize, like sometimes you have to step back and really realize what it is. We about to get interviews that a Gayle King would get. We're about to get interviews and exclusives that are like just out of this world, y'all.
Facts. That major network, major journalists, 20, 30 years, won Emmys and all these awards. We're about to get those level of interviews. So you know what I mean? Again, these are people trusting us, seeing what we've done, seeing our work ethic, seeing our consistency, and they're like, yo, we're gonna give these guys a shot. Believe this. You give us a shot, we're not gonna drop the ball. We're gonna show up and show out. That's a fact.
That's it. Because it depends on, because if we mess up the shot, it messes up the shot for everybody behind us. That's the real. So we gotta make sure it's right. We gotta stand on our business. We gotta be 10 toes on everything we do. We are the people we say we are, and we're gonna operate like that. We are gonna see everything that comes with it, and we're gonna show y'all. So when it gets there, y'all know exactly what we went through to get there. So you can respect it and understand how we value these relationships that we earned and built.
And be clear, we're already giving back. A lot of the times we do photo shoots. A lot of the times we do videos and things of that nature. We go out and we hire Black videographers and Black photographers that are already doing this as a profession. And once again, we keep the money in the community to try to, once again, keep the bounce of a dollar growing, right?
Message.
Easily go out and hire whoever we want, but you know what we do first? We go into our Rolodex and be like, yo, who do we know that's doing what we need already? Let's contact them first and give them the opportunity first. Now, sometimes they can't do it for whatever reason. Sometimes their schedule is full. Sometimes life be lifing, and they be like, yo, I can't do it. But they understood that at least we reached out and gave you the opportunity. And you know what we say? You can't do this one? No problem. Maybe the next one. Maybe the next one. We'll circle back to the next one.
There's so many dots that we've connected. Like not even something we won't even talk about, but just people at a con right now, right? Like shout out to Can. Shout out to everybody that's at Can right now. You know what I'm saying? We've connected so many dots behind the scenes and got so many Black professionals linking up with each other. So many Black professionals having conversations right now. It's hard to keep count. And the fact that we could pull a card and be like, yo, sis, yo, you out there, boom, boom, you're doing an event, yo, meet this one, meet that one, and make 10 texts instantly and get you into somewhere, get you a ticket. That one connection could help change your business trajectory.
Yeah.
And we don't ask for shit. And that's why.
Yeah. And be clear, like we ain't gonna go into it in detail, but we talked about it for a month that we were going to Can. We talked about it for a month. We don't talk about things unless it's a guarantee. We had the absolute opportunity to go, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The reason we didn't go was very simple. we weren't able to go out there and operate at the level that we normally operate, business integrity, and we did not want to go out there and operate anything less than what we normally do. See, we talked about it. We talked about, I know a lot of people like, yo, why y'all not in the South of France? It's not because we couldn't. We chose not to go. And we chose not to go collectively. We had several conversations, me and my cousin, and we were in agreement. And we were in agreement, right? We didn't go because very simple. If we can't show up somewhere and be us, if we can't show up somewhere and operate at the level that you guys expect from us, we're not going to do it.
It's that simple.
That's
but
it.
When we do go,
when
we do go, it's gonna be on our terms.
Yeah, we'll work on it next year, but that's the reason we're not out there. Because
and even shout out, man, just shout out just for the opportunity for us to be having a conversation, to be at Calm. That is the level of work that we're putting in. And then for those who are not familiar with it, that's the Oscars of advertising. All the big brands, TikTok, LinkedIn, Meta, Pepsi, whoever you can think of, Google, everybody's out there, and not just to anybody. They're sending the executives, the CEOs, the CMOs, the CFOs, those who are out there. And that's the level of people that we were going to interact with. And we've got at least 30 guests out there right now.
Easily.
And the reason why we was even going to get booked is because of that. It's because of what we do here every Tuesday and Thursday. The sauce we bring, the fact that we're authentic, the fact that we talk about the situations and real things that are going on in people's lives, whether it be relationships, business, entrepreneurship, racism, anything that you experienced. We talk about it unfiltered, and you can be yourself here. And that's what they wanted to contract us to go out there and bring that sauce, because that's what's missing out there.
Facts. And listen. We're upset at the fact that we missed the opportunity, but every opportunity, again, we're talking business, right? Take the emotion out of it. Would we have loved to go to the South of fucking France?
Sure.
Absolutely,
For
right?
sure.
We had the lemon pepper steppers, the linen shorts, and we was gonna get busy, kissing a lot of babies, kissing a lot, shaking a lot of hands, kissing a lot of babies. But once again, when you are doing business, right, and understand that me and Jarrett are not employees, we are owners, right? We have to put the business first, and unless it's right business-wise, then we have to turn down the opportunity. And that would have been a phenomenal, be clear, but that probably would have changed the trajectory of our podcast overnight. I mean, our lives overnight. But once again, every opportunity can't be just accepted just based on the glitz and the glamour of the opportunity. You need to take time and figure out logistically if it makes sense from a business standpoint. And that's what entrepreneurism is, man.
That's it. And it's just love. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to the people that consider us. Shout out to the brands that we've talked to. Shout out to everybody, man. That's it. We work very hard for what we do, and the opportunity is yours. It can't be, it will be yours. That's it. And we got some opportunities right now. When one door closes, almost an immediate one opens.
That's a fact. That it almost happened immediately.
Almost fucking instantly for us. I'm telling y'all right now. I'm telling you, almost instantly. It'll be a day, 24 to 48 hours later. Someone pop. We'll sit there and be like, yo, what the fuck? I'm ready to Jordan crying face. And then we'll get the opportunity. And that's just what it is, y'all. So we work extremely hard. The fact that we even have the conversations to be in those places, just know that y'all, if we out there, y'all out there.
That's a fact.
Y'all out there.
Because we represent y'all.
We're going to represent y'all. We're going to talk the shit that we want to hear. We from the block, just like you.
It's a fact.
Straight up and down. And we do it, why? For the block, to change mindsets, because we smarter than that. We smarter than a lot of the bullshit we get pulled into.
Yeah. And if we win, when we win, understand that, like I said, once we build this foundation properly, like any house, like any building, once the foundation is built properly, skyscraper. You understand? We fuck up for a lot of people coming behind us. But when we win, then we can confidently walk into these meetings with decision makers, right? Not regular low-level employees like managers, decision makers, right? C-suite individuals, and say, not only are we going to do this, but we're going to put together a team of A, B, C, and D. They're going to rock with us, and we're going to give them business and bring them in. And you know what they're going to say? We trust you. Do what you got to do. That's the fucking key right there.
Come on, man.
That's the key.
So I know we talked about the recap, and I know we're gonna end off. We wanted to do a little hour. We don't know almost going on 2 hours because that's what we do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I want to say, man, we gotta pat our own selves on the back. And not this anything this weekend has showed me. Life is short, bro. We've done a lot. We grinded so much. We sacrifice a lot. For those listening, like, yo, doing 4 hours a week, 2 days a week. Not to mention, that's just to say 4 hours a week just there on podcasting. Not to mention the booking, the scheduling, the flyers, the editing of the clips, the posting of the clips,
loading, everything,
everything,
managing of the drive,
everything, organization, project management,
everything,
new sales, everything, pipeline, developing that, like all of those things that we deal with. You know how many hours we have away from our family? Do you know how many hours we have away from our kids? Do you know how many hours we have away from a lot of shit? And it's for the sacrifice. And we've done so fucking much in a year and a half. There's some people who haven't done in 15 years.
That's a fact.
Some haven't done in 15 years.
Episode 127?
127. What do we... First of all, people, the podcast stat, y'all, most people quit after 1 season or 8 episodes. What are we talking about? We nearly 20x that.
That's a fact.
What are we talking about? And we put our own dime up. We do our own shit, and we're leveraging our own relationships. No, like, you know, we'll get help, and we meet some people, they'll meet some, and we create a web, but it's a web of relationships that we've built and centered.
Yeah.
That's it.
But it's also, once again, we ask for support. We appreciate support, but one of the key factors that we're going to keep hammering home is we get the fuck up, we get out, and we go support other people. We've gone to numerous events that were not our event, that was a guest from the show, and we went to support them, right?
Showed out.
For free. You understand? We talking birthdays, we talking networking events, we're talking, you know what I'm saying? What up, cool? You know what I'm saying? We talking podcast summits. We support people, right? So once again, we're asking for the support, but we are also giving the support. Matter of fact, we're going to an exclusive launch party. We can announce that too.
Yeah.
We're going to an exclusive. So we had a guest on the show. Perfect example. Shout out to Brownie Marie. You understand? You know what I'm saying? Brownie Marie, if you guys don't remember, was a young lady who came on the show who developed the app for younger women to meet older men, right? To meet older men. The app is doing extremely well. It's called the Fox Hunters app. The Fox Hunters app. And she's having an exclusive launch party next week that we've already RSVP'd for, and we will be in attendance for that. Once again, she came on the show, she showed us love, she allowed us to tell her story, and now we're going to support her and her endeavors. That's how it works, man.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying,
bro?
One hand wash the other, both hands wash the face.
And then, you know, I'm gonna give everybody love, but I want to give us love, bro, because nobody is making us get up. Nobody's giving us the motivation, the focusness to actually achieve our goal and accomplish what we need to accomplish, bro. We could have sat here on many episodes and feel like, yo, that was it.
Yeah.
That was it.
I mean, take this episode. We was an hour late. We
and did 2 hours. Like
we contemplated that. We ain't gonna lie, ladies and gentlemen. We didn't promote it. We was like, we didn't really promote it right. We didn't normally, execute it the way we execute shows. Maybe we should just, we was like, nah. We gotta go on. We gotta go on.
You're not gonna miss it. It's like the gym. It's the same way as the gym. This is a lifestyle for us.
Lifestyle.
This is something that we love to do. We love to do, and we love to do it for y'all. We love to do it for the feeling of being able to just create our own narrative and be able to talk our shit and be able to tell business, because we are fucking business minded.
Yep.
We have so many ideas and we connect so many dots. We just want to be us, because guess what? How many people that you know that's going to be on the business stuff that be able to talk with a CEO of $1 billion business and also be in front of Waddy's Wands and also be at Father's Day at 23 Park, that'll also be fishing, that'll also be on the block. You'll see me going to get eggs tomorrow, milk in the morning tomorrow, and I'm dolo and I get love. Cuzzo gets love. I don't have to look over my shoulder.
Yeah. Security.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't got to do none of that. And we doing it for y'all, like, for real. The fact that people that we've talked to, the people that we're going to bring to the hood, and when we get the resources where we need to get to, the shit that we're going to be able to do for our people, man. Yeah, like, this is why we do it. This is why we
change this game, baby. We're going to change this game,
baby. The world.
Yeah, listen, any podcast coming behind us, good luck. Good luck. I'm not even lying. I'm not saying y'all not hot. I'm not saying. Oh, let me get this. Let me get this off my chest. Let me get this off my chest. I gotta get this off my chest. Yo, listen.
It's gonna be crazy.
Nah,
I like it. Pause. Let's do it. We pardon.
Hey, yo, listen, man. We understand inspiration. We understand inspiration. We all get inspired by things. We've taken tidbits and stuff like that, little things that people do, and we've incorporated into how we do our show, and everybody does it, right? Car companies do it. That's why BMW has a lot of shit like Mercedes. Everybody does. We understand that, right? But check this out. When you directly steal some shit that we're doing and try to brand it as your own, that's sucker shit. I'm telling you right now. And I'm telling you, we see you. And then not only did you steal and brand it as your own, you didn't even take the time and the real patience to fucking cultivate it and make it look like something. You did some bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? And you did it quick just to try to get it out. So don't think because we didn't say nothing about it, we didn't notice that shit, because we noticed it, and you's a sucker for that. Hear from me. And if you got a problem, nigga, you know where to find me, because I'm not hard to find. I don't run from what I say. I stand 10 toes down. You did some sucker shit. You understand what I'm saying? And it lets us know where your mentality is. It lets us know where your mentality is, and it lets us know that right off the back, you're a fucking snake. You understand? So if we ever had the opportunity to do some collab, when we had opportunities to, this is why we said no. We not rocking. We're not rocking with you, because we already see what type of person you are, and we not doing dirty business. And we don't care if you look like us, walk like, we don't care about none of that. Dirty business and sucker shit is still sucker shit.
Right is right, wrong is wrong.
I said it. Not apologetic.
I stand behind Cuzzo. I stand behind Cuzzo, but I get flattered by shit like that. I get flattered. It just means
that's corny shit, because you could have easily came to us and said, yo, let's do a collaboration. I would have respected that more. See what I'm saying? You could have been like, can we do a collaboration? I love what you're doing. I love this message. Blah, blah, blah. Can we do a collaboration? Nah, you didn't want to do a collaboration. You wanted to steal that shit.
But we can't expect people to be us, and that's why we us. So please keep being you. Because it makes us look good. So please keep being you.
The lines of separation keeps doing this when you keep doing that.
That's it. So like I'm not even mad at it, yo.
And your level of creativity, it shows, is
But how many times have we said something on the show and we've seen a bigger show say the same shit almost the day after?
Verbatim.
Like we've seen them. Wifey here now. She'll sit there and we'll talk some shit. We'll say something extraordinary. Like I said some shit on Sunday, like extraordinary versus ordinary. I go on the page, I see a big podcast say the exact same shit verbatim. I'm like, yo, son, you gotta be. Nigga, we see you said Beetlejuice, the Beetlejuice movie dropping.
Yo,
whatever it is.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, I don't care if you listen to my interview. If you remember one thing from when I told you about Jamaica and I told you about Omar and I showed you guys the video and I still got the video loaded, I said this is the Beetlejuice waiting room. When you talk about the universe sending you fucking signs, I said the Beetlejuice waiting room and the Beetlejuice waiting room and the Beetlejuice waiting room. I went to the fucking movies and walked by a Beetlejuice poster. They are bringing Beetlejuice back out. I took a fucking picture, sent it to Omar, sent it to Jarrett, and said, if this ain't a fucking sign, if this ain't a sign that niggas is meant to be here, do what they do, I don't know what is a sign. Beetlejuice is coming back out. I just said the Beetlejuice. Crazy. Of all the things I could have said when I had that life-changing experience of any situation of I don't know what the statistic is, but I think like there's a statistic like your brain can hold like 3 million hours of movies or some shit like that. Like that's how powerful the brain is. Anybody thinking about this, listen, think about how many movies you've seen in your lifetime that if you see it again, you can almost not only tell scene by scene, but almost repeat it verbatim, only seeing it once. Just think about how powerful your brain is. We're movie buffs. We watch movies day in and day out. We've seen almost everything on fucking Netflix, Hulu, and you fiend out when some new shit come out because like finally I get to watch some new shit. For me to bring up Beetlejuice of all movies, I keep referencing Beetlejuice and Beetlejuice. Come, I feel like they should have cut that check. I feel like I should have got the call or something.
How many phrases have we said that we've seen
Yeah.
on Spiritual World or VSG Imp on one of them big ones? Like, and the shit that kills me, I ain't gonna hold it. I'm gonna call some of y'all out. If y'all gonna post that shit, post us too. I'm just keeping it real. I see somebody, I'm like, yo, you shitting me. If you would just listen to fucking 1 hour and 20 minutes and 37 seconds, this nigga said the shit. We said it. But it'd be like that. But it's like, yo, man, it's just what it tells us is that we're on the right path.
That's it.
We do all this shit unscripted. We do not. This episode was not planned. We had mad good topics right now. And we was going organic because this is what me and Cuzzo do on the regular. This is why it's going to win, man. That's why we're going to win. And we doing it for y'all. We almost 2 hours in on a regular real talk.
I loved it, man. You know, like we said, remember when we talked about we did the real talk in Miami? Bing bong, next stop, Grand Central. You know
Come
what I'm
on,
saying?
man.
This train is going express, man. So we're not worried about it. Believe that we understand that we are doing the work and our time will come. That train will reach different stations, and each station will give us a different opportunity to open a different door, and we will gladly, like Cuzzo said, put that ladder down. You understand? Open those doors and allow a lot of you guys that are doing what. Be clear. If you think that we're doing the type of work that we're doing, that we're sacrificing the way that we're sacrificing, even at this level, before we're millionaires and all this other crazy shit, if you think that we're gonna put in this kind of work and you're going to ask for opportunity and you're going to come with mediocrity and we're going to rock with you, you are out of your goddamn mind. I'm telling you, ain't no fronting, ain't no, yo, y'all niggas changed. We don't want to hear none of that bullshit. No, you don't have to go through the full fire of what we went through. But if we rock with you, you will conduct yourself and have a product that's at a certain level because we're putting our name on you and we're stamping you. And if we're going to stamp you, if we're going to have confidence in your abilities, because if you do bad, you make us look bad, you better fucking believe you better be doing exactly what you say you're going to do, how you're going to do it, and operating at a certain level. Be clear. We're saying that now. That way ain't no misunderstandings later. Feel me? Loved it. 2 hours, man.
2 hours is what we do. Who else but us, man? So next week, yo, we got a lot of good episodes, man. We got a hip hop real. We got a legend coming up on the 27th, y'all. We got MC Shan from the Juice Crew pulling up.
Yo, and we still working the MC Shan angle because we trying to get a special other guests to kind of, yeah, me. So
we want to get the KRS One. We're gonna say we want to get KRS
One. We reaching out because KRS One made the bridges over. The bridges, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's Bronx. We gotta, talk our shit. But MC Shan, those are legends. We're gonna have our legends come on. The legends now want to come on the show.
Facts. Because that
DJ
Wiz interview was fire.
Come on, man. Talking about Kid and Play. We've got so much shit. And then who's gonna do a legacy act like Kid and Play and DJ Wiz, and then be able to do Joe West the next week, an up and coming act that's about to pop off. We're bridging the gap, y'all. This is what we do for y'all.
And we're gonna help promote it too. Joe West, look out for Joe West, man. He got a single coming out with A Boogie.
It's already out. Switch.
It's already out. Switch. There it is. See, it's already out. Go support that, man. Big Bronx energy. Shout out to Joe West once again, man. Doing his thing, man. That's a fact, man.
Good brother.
That's a fact. We're gonna help promote you. And again, man, a guy, he's out there, he's working, man. He's working.
We support the work. We support the work and being real, man. Because you know what? You're gonna go through it. I respect the motherfuckers that still go through it. That still want to do it and create the generational wealth for their family and still want to create the legacy. And we're gonna put the ladder down. Yeah. We're gonna do what we do, man. So if y'all don't get anything from us, we still out here, we doing it. You already know Thursday, we don't even have another one planned. I ain't gonna hold y'all. We got something planned next week, but we thought we was gonna be in France. But you know what? We're gonna do another episode on Thursday. You don't know who pull up. We might pull a rabbit out the hat.
Yeah.
You never know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think I'm finalizing. We got to see. I'm trying to finalize the in person. So we might do a special in person on Thursday again, supporting local owned businesses, somebody that's a staple in the community, things of that nature. So we're trying to work that right now. And again, everybody's schedule is different, but we're working, man, to try to show you guys that we're supporting us and we're supporting the community. We've been getting a lot of questions really quickly. I've been getting a lot of inquiries, a lot of people have businesses and you guys have products, cigars, wine that you want to, share, whatever, right? if you want us to showcase your product, right? If you want us to showcase your product, all you got to do is get in contact with us. You understand what I'm saying? You can shoot us an email, Jarrett at otb-digital.com or Chadeo at otb-digital.com. You understand what I'm saying? Or you can link up with us. A lot of people are linking up with us on Instagram. Mr. _ more than the title for Jarrett. And, you know, mine's is I am Chadeo. You understand? Chadeo, the CEO. And I'm telling you, man, if you guys got a product, again, we doing it for the community, right? If you guys got a product that you want us to help you promote and things of that nature, you understand, or service that you have for the community that you want us to promote, go ahead and get in contact with us. It's very simple. We handle both of our social media accounts.
Nobody handling no AI, none of that shit.
That's a fact. Personally, there's no bots, none of that. You contact us directly, you will get a direct contact from one of us or both of us, depending on how you contact us, right? So I just want to put that information out there to you guys, man. We love you guys. I'm gonna quote my cousin, man. We are growing and glowing.
We out of here, man.
We do it for y'all, and we are growing and glowing because of y'all. So we want to say thank you. We appreciate y'all for sticking by us. You guys are our support system. You guys are our team. You guys are you understand what I'm saying? We call that primary, we call that like core fan base. You guys are our core fan base. You understand?
Anybody sitting here on a 2-hour live stream right now, you are our core audience. You are the ones that are going to benefit from this. We are going to benefit from this shit together.
That's a fact.
Together. So we love y'all, man. We do it for y'all. And that's it, man. We're gonna see y'all next week. We're gonna see y'all on Thursday. Next week, we got MC Shan. We got a bunch of other ones. July is gonna get crazy. Dr. Marcus Collins. We got Malik Yoba. And we got some surprise shit. We flying, y'all.
And listen, man. Let me remind you motherfuckers again out there, man. Leave me alone in the gym, man. So I'm gonna show the shirt one more time, man. Leave this lion alone in the gym. When you see me in the street, talk to me nicely, man, because Pastel Chatty can very well turn back into Bad Chad.
Just leave this nigga alone.
Leave the fuck alone, bro. Not the one, man. And with that being said, man, who but us, man, more than the title. We love y'all, man. We're gonna see y'all on Thursday. We do it for the people, man. Salute.
We out of here, y'all. Let's
What you know about me?